Inside the wet shoot halls where sanity stalls, Fred and Jack are here to break all the walls. They're older than your dad's old VHS, dropping bad jokes, causing chaos and mess. Welcome to the Glitch Museum, don't touch anything. Laugh at the nonsense, the weird, the bizarre, the ding-a-ling. Fred and Jack will make you snort and scream. It's history, mystery, and digital dream. Pixels pop, insanity hops. They critique the weird stuff you thought was top. Pop culture ghosts, they'll roast with glee. Older than time, but still sarcastically free. Irreverent humor, questionable taste. Caffeine fueled rants that you can't erase. They might insult your favorite game, but you'll laugh so hard you won't feel the shame. Welcome to the Glitch Museum, don't touch anything. Laugh at the nonsense, the weird, the bizarre, the ding-a-ling. Fred and Jack will make you snort and scream. It's history, mystery, and digital dream. So grab your headset and sit real tight. The Glitch Museum will haunt you tonight. Expect absurdity, chaos, and fun. Because with Fred and Jack, the weird has just begun.
Oh, that was interesting. Hello, folks.
Hello, and welcome to the Glitch Museum episode 5.
Yes.
Hey,
Episode 5.
Halo and hanging low, bro.
Yeah.
So, yes. Now, I have one question about that song that I hope played flawlessly and everyone was able to hear it. Otherwise, it was just 2 minutes of awkward silence. What exactly is the dingling?
It's the dingling.
Oh, well, I think we're going to find out what the dingling is. But apparently, people are going to laugh at the dingling. So
Apparently, one of us is going to have a dingling on stream at some point.
it sounds like something Pennywise would say before murdering you. You know? You'll laugh at the dingling. You'll laugh at the dingling. Okay, so right off the bat, I just wanted to say, that song is for anyone that's watched a really cringy YouTuber from the mid-2000s. We're definitely going for that type of energy. But speaking of energy, we're going to talk about something that has no energy whatsoever, and that is the Halo franchise. Halo. Ooh, Halo. All right, so I played.
Was complete bullshit.
I played Halo since it came out. Fred, what was your first? My first Halo was Halo 1 when it came out.
Yeah, I'd say I was around Halo 1 when it first came out. Me, it was more 2 though.
Yeah, well, I'm like just that crucial little bit older than you, so I was able to experience a lot of this stuff like as it happened rather than retrospectively, which is fine. I mean, it's not a huge deal. So what? I played Halo. I will say I remember my first experience with Halo was I got Halo, but I was actually pissed off at it because
Really?
Yes, my dad and my older brother were really into military games, and I remember playing things like Rainbow Six 3 and some of the other like SOCOM games or whatever it was on the PlayStation. So when I got Halo, I assumed it would be a game about you shooting, like Mexican cartel members or something. Then I got through the tutorial, and I was like, I got through this gay tutorial. Well, the next thing I know is a freaking alien, an elite kicks down the door and kills some guy. And I was like, whoa, what the fuck? Like, I didn't even... Oh, and also, when the game first came out, I skipped the intro cutscene because I didn't know that an intro cutscene actually showed... So I didn't even know the game took place in space.
This all seems like you setting yourself up for failure.
Well, it's just because I was jaded at the time because I didn't like military games, so I didn't give them a chance.
You jaded?
No, really, yeah. As a little like, kid in 5th grade, I had already become disillusioned with video games.
Oh, man. At least they got good before you could get disappointed again.
Exactly, before I could actually be jaded. So that was my first experience with Halo, was not even realizing it was an alien game until I had already played halfway through the first level. What was your first time with Halo? What was your first experience?
Oh, dude, honestly, like, it was same situation with, like, a bunch of games back in the day. I happened to be over at my uncle's house, and my cousins had an Xbox hooked up. They had Halo 2. And I pretty much ran the campaign split screen with them. Like, I only ever beat, like, the first 2 levels with them. And then they would set up the game again, and I would go through the first 2 levels over and over and over again. But I love that. Because I was a dumb kid.
Yeah, exactly. So we're gonna have a bit of a. I wish we had like a graphic that could play on the screen of like us fist fighting. We're at the nerd fight, nerd fight, nerd fight. So
hey, when you watch back the VOD, I think you're already gonna be angry with me because I think I goofed something up. The song didn't play crisp and clear.
No. Now we have a fucking bit crush.
It was legible, but I think I know what was going on. I should have just stuck with the secondary capture window.
No, okay, it's okay. It's all right.
Well. Technical difficulties.
We'll figure it out next time.
We'll have another song for next time. We'll have all the songs.
Yes, we'll have all the songs because I'm now making music with AI, which is much. I will tell you this: making music with AI is a lot easier than making it with a group of people. Because it's like when you tell an AI, hey, I want you to play a tremolo at 260 BPM during the solo, the AI doesn't stop and say, yeah, but what if I played a power chord? It's like, no, play a fucking tremolo. I told you to play a tremolo, play a fucking tremolo, Mm-hmm. AI doesn't sit there and question you and have feedback about what it wants to do. It just does what you say, which is more than I can say for some people I've done music with where
what you hate is the creative input from other people.
Well, not just that, it's the creative delay where it's like you hear something and you know how it should go, and then in order to get other people to agree with you, you have to put a carrot on a stick and dangle it in front of their faces, and you have to lead them to the same conclusion. Like, no, follow the carrot on the stick. This is where it leads. And they're like, oh, okay, that actually makes complete sense. Why? I don't even know why I was arguing with you. And I'm like, yeah, exactly. Whereas an AI just does it. Mm-hmm. Like a lot of music is listening to people play stuff and then telling them, wait, hold on, stop. All right, play that 4 times in a row. Now play that part after that part. And then that's how you write songs. It's like you just play it by ear,
Essentially.
But this isn't...
That's how you have to make music with your ears.
Yeah. One thing I will say about my podcasting is I noticed I cut myself off before I finished my thoughts. So I want to try to be more clear. We will talk about Halo, but music is great. It really is. If you ever want to make music, the trick is melody, right? Melody, the music is in the melody. As long as you have a melody, you have a song, and that's all you need. All you need is like a catchy melody, and then boom, the rest of the music will follow. So that's my advice for songwriting is figure out the melody, and then everything else comes after that. Genuine. With Halo, though, nerd fight. Play some sound effects of punches. We're playing. Okay. I have a lot of problems with Halo. The first one, the second one, I got issues with them. Meanwhile, you're over there. You love Halo. So
they're fine.
Today we're going to have We're going to have a lot of squabbling, a lot of arguing, a lot of fuck you, no fuck yous. So I expect nothing less.
You're building this up when it's pretty much just going to be a couple of assholes like, I disagree with you. Okay,
no, I disagree with you. Well, I disagree with you. You're fucking... Yeah, okay, anyway. So let's start with our first question.
Doing Halo, awesome.
Yeah, well, okay.
Melody is like your wife. Got to put something good in her.
That makes sense. Melody is like my wife. That's great. All right. So, first question for the thing: what made Halo Combat Evolved feel so revolutionary in 2001?
Probably scale. It's probably like one of the first like.
Go on. Continue.
I'd say it was probably like one of the first. You keep interrupting me. Now you're
we're lagging. We have lag. There's a feedback. I don't know what's going on with that.
It's the delay over the microphone.
Uh-huh.
But anyway, before I was so rudely interrupted. But yeah, like essentially the scale of Halo was like pretty grand at the time. Like nobody, like I wouldn't really say like necessarily like no one like made like a space epic like Halo, but like there's definitely something to be said about the vistas in every single level in Combat Evolved. You have this huge sight line across the entire scope of the world that you can essentially like go through it in its entirety. And then you just look off to the side and you see the rest of the Halo just reaching up into the sky.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I actually found the Halo ring itself to kind of be confusing. Like I didn't understand what the Halo ring really was until I was like a little bit older, and I was like, oh, I get it. It's a ring planet. I think scale helped Halo, but what really helped it, and this is just my opinion, is it's the physics. The way the cars move, the way the grenades move. There is something about that, like,
oh yeah, everything definitely felt like heavy.
Yeah, it felt weighted. Like you felt like there was something, and also like right now it seems so quaint, but the idea of jumping in a first-person shooter, that was like a big deal. I think Halo is the only first-person game that really lets you jump, like you know what I mean?
You're talking like the floaty moon jump?
Yeah, there's a lot of verticality to Halo.
That was all over like Quake and Duke Nukem, like.
Yeah, but not the way it was. Like it felt so, as you said, weighted. Like I felt like there was something about the jump in Halo that really it added a lot of verticality to the combat. Like I don't ever remember playing a first-person game where I'm like, I'm going to jump up here to get a better vantage point on these enemies. You know what I mean? Like, it felt like Halo was like the first game that really took like military precision into, like, yes, this is a game about space aliens, but there's military precision to it, Like,
yeah, in a way.
In games like Quake and what was that other one? Perfect Dark. It was like more or less you aim your gun in the direction of your enemy and you hold the trigger and they die. Whereas in Halo, you actually had to like shoot the enemy, and getting headshots mattered and stuff.
Yeah,
I don't ever.
Not to mention like all the freaking like grunts and elites would dip and duck out of the way, which was fun to shoot at.
I remember how brutal that game was.
Say that, but yeah.
Yeah, Halo was really brutal too. Like it was really violent. You saw
like just the amount of like blood in the game, and not to mention the body horror of the flood.
I remember there was a glitch that happened one time when Sergeant Johnson had gotten shot by a needler and blown up. And I remember seeing like his head was like I don't know why, but the top of his head was gone.
Nice.
I just assumed that was like in the game, like, oh god, like humans can get their fucking faces blown off. I think it was just a glitch. But yeah, like the top of his head got fucking cut off by like needler explosion. I was like, oh god, like oh god. It was so brutal.
Another detail I love about the Halo games, the different weapons have a different aiming reticle. Yeah, that is a nice touch. Every weapon has a unique like aiming reticle.
I really liked how in Halo 2, I can't remember if 3 did this, but if you dual wielded weapons, it would merge the reticules.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you were like, oh, I wonder how many different like unique reticules can I get from merging different weapons? You know, like I always thought that was cool.
Yeah, I always loved like pairing like the needler with a pistol, or like just dual wielding the battle rifles was always
I
fun.
always wanted the
The elite battle
SMGs.
rifle,
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
the
I always
plasma
liked
rifle.
I liked dual wielding pistols, but they never gave you enough time to do it. It was like the pistols in Halo 2 just weren't there.
Yeah,
I
well,
don't know why.
they
Yeah.
made them weaker, like to basically, I guess to balance them, because obviously they didn't want to have like more than one scope in weapon when they just made the battle rifle.
Yeah, I mean, I also think it was they regretted how good the pistol was in the first game. You know, they didn't want Master Chief's mainstay weapon to be a pistol. They wanted it to be a rifle.
Yeah, they
So,
want it to be the assault rifle.
yeah, and because then it's like Master Chief is running around with a pistol, it doesn't look as good as a rifle.
I wouldn't necessarily agree. A lot of big guys look good with little pistols.
Yeah, but it's like for the sake of like what they were going for with Master
Yeah.
Chief. You know?
Well, they're like, he's cool, he's tactical, he has this big gun, this big gun. What the fuck is what the fuck are all the players using? The pistol.
The starting pistol? What do you mean a starting pistol? He's not a cop. He's a fucking soldier. um,
Master Chief, space cop.
Space cop. Okay, well, I mean,
That's
kind of
essentially what he
technically.
becomes.
Yeah. Okay, so second question. How did the sense of mystery around the Halo ring influence how players experience the story? Um, I
Like
liked it because to me, it felt like the Covenant doesn't know what this is, and we don't know what this is. It's like everyone was confused. Nobody on the Halo ring knew what the fuck the Halo ring was. You know?
yeah, like pretty much like, well, the Covenant knew it as like a religious symbol. They didn't
Yeah.
exactly know what the hell it was. Humans like to poke around a bunch, so we started fucking with things we probably shouldn't. And
Yeah,
then everybody
as is
discovers
the
it's a doomsday device with a parasitic infection larva on it.
well, not to mention you know, that the original story, and this has been the story since the original Halo, and we'll get into the later on sequels, but you know, originally they talk about this Forerunner and how the Forerunners were essentially like they were the you know, Primogen, they were the original
Yeah,
alien, and then it turns
the
out, oh, they're humans.
progenitors.
They're humans. Like humans built the Halo rings, you know,
Yeah,
and that was always the big twist is that the Covenant are actually fighting what they would consider their prophet, you know.
yeah.
Yeah, it's I like that though. I thought that was an interesting because in Halo 1 they literally tell Master Chief, like Guilty Spark is like, oh, it's been a while since, you know, we've had somebody access this, and Master Chief go like, how the hell am I doing this? Like, how the hell
Yeah,
am I?
like straight up.
Cortana, what the fuck is going on?
Cortana, can you explain to me why all this ancient technology is working when I poke it?
Yeah, exactly. I love that bit
Beats me.
where I love the bit where Guilty Spark is like, "Oh, well, you should know, you shouldn't do this and whatever," and Cortana is just like, "Sod off," and it's like, "Oh fuck."
It's sawed off.
I never heard the term "sod off" before, but yeah, she put him in his place. Sod off,
Using
motherfucker.
some British lingo on him.
Mhm. She's like, "I can't be arsed. I can't be arsed to do this. This blithering thing with me and the lads at the pub in it."
Is light bulb faced cunt.
This light bulb, but hey, you fizzy light bulb face cat, I
Oh, you
don't need
fucking
you.
bloody boy! I don't fucking need you.
No,
Calm down. I
don't think I know you.
bloke.
Don't think I know you. Calm down, Master Chief. It's me. You're drunk. Oh, sorry. I'm a little bit sozzled now, isn't it? Okay. Do you think the Silent Cartographer mission is the perfect Halo mission? Why or why not?
It's not my favorite, but it's good.
That's the level where you get dropped off on the island and you gotta,
Yeah.
yeah.
The main reason that level is good, it's a little itty bitty sandbox. You basically go around to a bunch of different posts and like you do objectives on this big old island, just going back and forth and underground, and it's fun. I like it. It's just not
I
my favorite.
I remember having issues with it. I remember one of the issues with that level is that like you get to a certain point and then they show you a hallway and a door opens and then they just expect you to find where that hallway is. And it's like there's no map marker, there's no indicator. They're just it's like back in the day where they just expected you to like put time into the game to figure it out. And I feel like going back and try if you don't remember how to do some of those levels, going back and trying to do them without any memory, it's actually pretty difficult. Like
I mean, they're a little bit obtuse, but like it's all forward momentum. It always expects you to keep going to the next place.
mhm.
Yeah. But
Well,
plus,
go on.
what were you saying?
Well, what are you saying?
Honestly, I just lost my train of thought.
It's okay. Like we were talking about silent cartographer and how the game expects you to keep moving.
Well, it's like I said, like inevitably, like you hit a point where the game says, "Okay, stop, go back." And like
Mhm.
I don't know, I never got lost on Silent Cartographer. I never had trouble with that level. The one I got fucking lost on is oh god, what's the library?
Oh Jesus! Yeah, the
And that
remake
one you are
actually,
essentially just walking in a straight line for hours on end, but
dude.
you walk for a long time.
The remake fixed it, and they put little arrows on the floor that tell you where to go. And I'm like, Jesus, that's the best
Nice.
fucking. That's the best thing they ever did. Like,
Yeah, so you can't accidentally double back on yourself because everything looks the fucking same.
but then,
Silent Cartographer, at least every part of it looks different. What
that's
about
true.
343 Guilty Spark? I got lost one. I got lost once in the flood facility in 343 Guilty Spark, but once you remember to use the broken floor and jump, it's easy. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, that is an issue with most of like first person games though. The fucking camera, like they try to make you look up.
I
No. My problem with the library is like eventually you'll just hit a part where a bunch of flood and a bunch of creatures jump out at you from all the walls, and you'll just get through this firefight fighting 40 fucking dudes with your 30 fucking bullets, and then you'll realize I don't know which way I'm pointing. I got a
exactly.
50-50 shot of going all the way back to the elevator I just started at, or getting to the end of the level and
And
fighting
then,
more bad dudes.
yeah, at no point do they stop spawning in either. Like they just continuously spawn on top of you. So it's like, yeah,
Yeah.
the moments in that level where the monitor is like, hold on, I have to unlock this door. Wait here for a while I fucking unlock it. It's like,
I
no,
hate those parts.
no.
Because you're literally sitting with your ass against the wall, and you know as soon as he said, I'll go unlock this door from the other side, you know a cavalcade of fucking conga line of just douchebags are ready to hollow you
Yeah,
out.
not to mention the library introduces the most frustrating enemy in Halo, the rocket
Which one's
launcher,
that?
rocket launcher flood.
Oh, yeah.
The
The
fucking nightmare.
suicidal one.
It's a nightmare. Well, for one, he's like he rocket jumps. He jumps like fucking Michael Jordan up into the air and dunks on you with a
Yeah.
rocket. I would love to see a flood on a basketball team, like the Harlem Flood Trotters. You know,
And then they assimilate the crowd.
Yeah, they're like, ah. They do like
The
an
joke
awesome
is the
like,
same every single time. They end the basketball game with assimilating the whole entire crowd.
yeah. Then they assimilate the crowd, and then yeah. But they did a sick ass alley oop, triple flip dunk into the fucking the Harlem Flood.
I saw that Blood use a trampoline. Doesn't count.
Yeah, that's all. Oh, yeah, nice. Yeah, they put a trip. Yeah. Apparently the Harlem Globetrotters. Apparently they're very expensive to book,
No shit.
but like not like just a little expensive. Like they want like millions of dollars to book.
Yeah, they're celebrities. No shit.
Well, not anymore. They don't have the originals. Like fucking all of those motherfuckers are old
Or dead.
or dead. Like the Harlem Globetrotters from that Scooby Doo episode are not the ones you're gonna get.
What do you mean? I thought I you're telling me that one black guy is different from another black guy?
Yeah. What I love is I feel like Matt Groening, the guy that makes The Simpsons and Futurama, he always is like desperate to be like, I like black people. And so
Wait,
he'll randomly have like a black characters like the Harlem Globetrotters in Futurama or like black characters in The Simpsons, and they're always like the coolest dudes. And all the other characters are like, wow, these are some cool dudes. It's like, yeah, they sure are cool. Let's have a flashback where Fry was actually a break dancer with a group of black kids back in the day and he played basketball because I'm cool because I'm black people like me. I'm cool.
isn't that the episode? Isn't that the episode where he literally like shits on his brother the whole time, but then he realizes, like at the end of the episode, his brother named his son after him?
Yeah, and then after grave
That's a good
robbing
episode.
him,
Fuck you.
but then Bender's like, hey, dibs on his wedding ring. Like they're literally robbing his grandson.
Straight up.
Yeah, like his nephew. They're robbing his nephew's grave, and like Bender takes his wedding ring and they don't give it back. So it's kind of implied that he just let it happen.
Still looted a corpse.
Bender looted the corpse of Fry's nephew. Yeah. I don't know. I don't like Futurama. It frustrates me.
I like the episodes that I like.
Everyone loves to be like, oh man, that episode with Seymour was so good. I'm like, it was okay.
I don't know which one you're talking about.
The episode where his dog dies and everyone's like, oh, cry. I'm like, yeah, of course it made you cry. It was supposed to make you cry. That's the point of it.
It's a good episode, though.
Yeah, but I don't like emotional manipulation. It's like when I watched the Halloween 2 by Rob Zombie, and there's a part where a woman dies and her dad comes in, and then it starts playing like footage of them at Christmas opening gifts. And I'm like, oh, that's such a fucking manipulative fucking thing to do. Like, I hate it when people emotionally manipulate like the scene. They're like, see, this scene's heavy because we're I don't like that. It's like,
I don't get what your issue is. What the fuck?
my issue
It's
is
not emotional manipulation. It's just fucking Christmas pictures. It's supposed to be showing the dad flashing. Why the fuck are we talking about this? This isn't Halo.
I have a black heart made of coal. Okay,
I'll light it on fire so you can actually feel some warmth in your fucking soul for once.
Well, how about I light a fire under your ass with this next question? How did Bungie
my ass? My ass?
Yes, your ass. How did Bungie make the relationship between Chief and Cortana stand out despite minimal dialogue? Cortana was hot.
Yeah, that helps. Cortana
Not so
was
much
hot,
in the first
she was
game.
snarky, she was fun.
Yep. She was fun. She was like, an
She's
enjoyable.
spunky. Like,
Yeah.
that's what I always loved about Cortana. She was always spunky. She always had a quip to say or a little backhanded comment.
She's the kind of person to be like, that just happened, but it was actually, she was the first one to do it. So it's kind of, it's not as cringy when she does it because she was like, the original.
Oh man, I still remember when you plant the bomb on the ship and she's like, "You're not gonna miss, are you?"
No promises. Doesn't he say that?
No, I think he says, "I don't miss."
I don't miss. Yeah, that's exactly what he said to his girlfriend. I love that bit
Cortana
where
shows up pregnant in his visor.
Ew, no. Ew, I don't even want to understand the.
Once we get to 4, we're gonna talk about Cortana fucking.
Oh Jesus. Okay. Next question. Was the Flood reveal the best sci-fi horror twist in gaming history? It really was awesome.
I wouldn't say the best, but it definitely was out of nowhere because you're playing this whole game shooting these like super hyper futuristic like lizard men, and then all of a sudden like midway through you're in the middle of a horror movie looking around at this like random place covered in blood, guts, and ass of both sides, your enemy and your friends. And then you get the helmet cam. The helmet cam's the coolest part.
Yeah. I will say, at first I thought that the Flood were like plant people. I was like, oh, they're plants. Like it's a bunch of tree roots, right? But then I stopped and I took a sniper rifle and I zoomed in and I realized it was a human fucking head on one. And I was like, oh my God, they're not fucking plants at all. They're fucking people. The Flood are people. It's so gross.
Well, it's like I also remember like I think because the opening with the flood, that's 343 guilty spark. Like I
Yeah.
remember like just seeing like the motion tracker go off over and over and over again, and you don't
Yeah.
know what it is. And then on occasion you'll see like a shadow of like one of the flood creatures
And,
jumping over a hill.
and I
It's
will
like,
say
oh, it's
this
so well paced.
for the person that asked this question earlier. Yes, the remake completely fucks up 343 Guilty Spark.
Oh, how they
Like
do that?
they okay, so the new graphics engine, they got rid of all of like the ambient fog and they made the level bright so you can see
Oh
everything.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's the worst part about the art direction for Master Chief Collection, cuz the HD stuff isn't bad looking, it's just all that they were trying to do is they were trying to make it look good. They didn't really think about the art design of every area and how it
Well,
worked.
I think the biggest misstep is in the original 343 Guilty Spark, there's a part where you go down an elevator and you see all the glowing blood of like grunts and
Yeah.
shit. But if you put on the HD, you can't see the blood. It
Yeah,
doesn't. It
you
doesn't
don't see the
pop.
blood. All you see is the bright fucking elevator shaft you're going down.
Yeah, and it's like
When in OG Combat Evolved, that whole level was super fucking dark.
especially like that one part where the guy like has the pistol and he's like, "Don't come any closer. Don't
Don't come
fucking come
any
any."
closer. You're one
Yeah,
of them.
yeah. I always thought that part was awesome. You know.
I always felt confused in those games because I always like whenever I played a video game, I was a hero. I saved people, but when I got to that guy and I realized he was just fucking crazy and there was nothing I could do, I always got really sad.
Doesn't
Just like
he?
I can't just tug him back to the Pelican and ship him off.
Yeah. You know, doesn't he shoot himself, or is do I even remember that wrong?
Well, it's implied that like either you kill him or he kills himself by the end. Oh
That's
shit.
really shitty.
Hey, continue on for a little bit. I gotta take a phone call.
Okay. So anyway, we're going to talk about Halo with our good friend Peter Griffin. So, Peter, what's your favorite part of Halo? Me. My favorite part of Halo is the part where you get to beat up a woman.
No worries. You just bark.
Okay, well that's actually not in Halo, Mr. Griffin. Oh well, it should have been. Oh well, thank you. That's wow, great. The part, yeah. I think my favorite part of Halo really is that twist from horror game to, or that twist from sci-fi shooter to horror game. Games really didn't do that as much back in the day. It definitely was like a change of pace. I feel like it's what they call a paradigm shift when you're playing something by its rules and it has ground rules and it sets you up for an expectation. But then there's a paradigm shift, and all of a sudden you go from being able to fight these enemies that have intelligence, but then that intelligence goes away. And then you have a far more simplistic enemy, which is it runs up and it tries to kill you. And all of the patience, all of the plotting and planning you would have learned throughout the first half of the game, it completely disintegrates in the second half. And I love how they demonstrate this because there'll be moments in the game where you'll have the Covenant fighting the Flood, and you'll watch how they try to fight the Flood just like they try to fight you, and they end up losing, you know, and they lose hard. And it really sets the scale for this is a threat that is beyond both of you. You know, it's like it's beyond humans, it's beyond Covenant. It is definitely the bigger of the two evils. No, you're good. I was just talking about how there was like the big paradigm shift from military shooter to horror zombie game. I really thought that was unique, especially for Halo 1.
Yeah.
You know, and then not only that, but I mean, I remember the last level to Halo where you go back to the Pillar of Autumn. That level freaked me out for a long time. I had a really hard time playing that level because it's like, well, there'll be moments where you're in the vents and you're crawling around, and you know the moment you drop down out of this vent, like you'll see an enemy below you, or you'll hear something moving outside, and you're like, the moment I get out of this vent, I'm going to be in the middle of a fucking crazy fight, and it just freaked me out.
Not to mention at that at that point you're fighting Covenant, you're fighting the Flood, and you're fighting Guilty Spark and all of its fucked off robots.
Oh yeah, I forgot they do show up. Yeah, the Sentinels. It was really weird how the
fucking
Sentinels.
ass. I hate those fucking things.
Sentinels were a big deal in 1. They were a bigger deal in 2, and even had a boss. You even had a Sentinel boss you would fight. You would have a Sentinel boss you would fight, and then in Halo 3 they just completely got rid of. I think you can still get. Wait, can you get Sentinel weapons in Halo 3, or did they get rid of that?
I'm pretty sure you can. Yeah, you definitely can, because I'm pretty sure like that's a majority of where your ammo comes from while you're fighting through there.
Oh, hold it down for a second. I'm getting a phone call from somebody that called you that now they're calling me.
Oh
no, I'm joking. Actually, I just need to use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay, I'll hold it down for a little bit. This wasn't slap the cubbies to death. Yeah, the way people ragdoll when they get killed by the Flood is always hilarious. Not to mention, like, whenever you get like a Flood spore that hooks onto people, that becomes terrifying because then they're just screaming to death. Yeah, some good Flood moments from. What's up?
You suck at holding it down. I heard you go, there's some dead air now. What are we going to do? Everyone laugh.
I'm trying to read chat.
Well, we're going to bring in a special guest star. Now, I'm actually going to step away for a little bit and give you a chance to talk to our special guests that I know this is last minute, but I got them on retainer and I figured we may as well have them. So I would like to give it up to
Globetrotters.
No, better than that. Our #1 fan and biggest Halo guy there is, none other than the Act Man. Welcome, Act Man. Get in here. What's up, everybody? It's the Act Man here, and I just want to let you guys all know that Halo is my favorite franchise. So, Fred, it's great to meet you.
Hello, Act Man.
Please, just call me by my first name, Act. So anyway, I was sitting on a jar the other day, and I was thinking to myself, wow, what a pain in my ass. But also,
why are you sitting on jars, Mr. Act?
Well, it's to remind me of how fragile my ego is and how fragile that jar is. You know what I mean? Anyway, after I got done pulling shards of it...
What was the point where you realized you fucked up? When it broke inside your ass or when you heard the first crack?
Somewhere between here in the middle. You know, but after I got done excavating shards of a broken mason jar out of my ass, I thought to myself, you know, Halo is a great game. You know?
It'd be better if it were gay.
Which moments? Yeah, it would be better if it was gay. Maybe call it Gaylo. So, which moment still gives you chills? The Pillar of Autumn crash, the first Warthog ride, or the escape run?
Escape run. I always loved the escape runs at the end of Halo games.
Mm.
Like I know people are like, they do it for all 3 of them. And it's like, I know, it worked all 3 times.
I think
I like driving cars. Give me a break.
My favorite part was the plasma pistol because it reminded me of how a penis would work.
How?
Well, you see, you build it up until it's about ready to charge, and then there's a huge blast.
And it comes out green?
Well, it does if you eat a lot of curry, which a lot of the Indian men I'm with do.
Oh.
A lot of Indian people eat curry. It's what? It's what? There's nothing wrong with it. I don't see anything political about this. I don't know why you're being so opposed. I want
to think of Haji Spunk. Thank you very much.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Go. No, my bad. I didn't mean to laugh. Sorry. Go on, Ackman. Yeah, thank you. Stealing my spotlight. So anyway, yeah. So what's your favorite part of Halo? You said the escape run was your favorite, right?
Yes.
My favorite part was when Commander Captain Key says, "Here's a pistol. I didn't put the ammo in it," and then you can shoot him in the face with the gun that didn't have ammo.
Oh, that's nice, Act Man. Hey, Jack, what's your favorite part?
I got to go with Agman on this. It's probably the part where Captain Keys gives you the pistol and he says it's not loaded. And then you can walk back and then shoot him in the face and then be like, okay, it's loaded.
Why don't you beat him to death like a real man?
Like a real man? Well, I don't know. Let's ask the Agman. Oh, never mind. He's blowing some guy over there, so I'm just gonna let him get back to doing that.
He's blowing you.
No, yeah. Well, I mean, he's doing a good job. So he's finally putting that mouth to good use. So
hey, watch the teeth. Watch the teeth.
Yeah, well, hey, come on, no teeth, goddammit. Anyway, sorry. My bad. It's falling apart, homie. It's all falling apart.
Meanwhile, I'm watching us try to find that. Remember that time where we were playing Halo 3 trying to find the fucking Easter egg?
Oh, is that the one where we're trying to find like the guy in his underwear?
Yeah, where we were like grenade jumping over there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. We made it.
No way, really?
Yeah. I always love this episode that we recorded back in the day. So
that's awesome. So anyway, okay, so Halo, what are your problems with Halo 1? You got any problems?
Honestly, pretty much the same like grievance I have with like the library. Some missions just don't know how to fucking end. Like some missions you could be playing for like over 2 hours and it's like you're only halfway through. It's just like ridiculous.
There's this one mission where you're in the snow and it literally has like a loading screen in the middle of the level because it fucking takes so long to do.
Yeah, which I don't mind, but it's games definitely did not like games back in the day usually had an idea to go with. They did not have set level ends and beginnings. No, because sometimes you had no idea. Not gonna lie, I feel like the checkpoint system in Halo, it's like you would respawn into your game and you'd be like, I have no idea where the fuck I'm at. Or like, the checkpoint system, like the checkpoint system works, which is weird because it's like every time you're out of combat, the checkpoint cycles, checks it, loads, and then puts a checkpoint when you're not surrounded by enemies trying to kill you. The only fucking problem is, like, if you get into enough scraps quick enough, you'll be going down like 15 minutes of progress and you won't have a single checkpoint to your name because you're playing the game too quickly.
I also feel like, I will say Halo 1 at least had like a better concept for like dying and multiplayer. It actually like kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like, it would be like, oh, you died, we'll go over here and wait for your buddy to respawn. That was not the case in Halo 2.
Yeah.
You know, which made Halo 2 infinitely harder because once you died, that was it.
To the beginning with everybody.
Which fucking sucked. It was not a very, it went from making the game fun to play co-op, because when you're playing co-op in Halo, if your friend doesn't know how to play and they keep dying, it's okay because you can just carry the level, you know. But in Halo 2, if somebody dies, that's it. It's like you're going back. And I hated that. I always thought that was really annoying.
Yeah.
I guess my only real big gripe with the first Halo game was, as said, like the backtracking through some of the levels was annoying. And then just the checkpoint system
areas, and the second half has too many long sections. Yeah, like there were a couple like reused levels coming up to the end of Halo 1. You essentially like just go back through like 3 different areas that you already passed through before.
Yeah, which I guess, you know, I mean, I get it because the flood that said the paradigm shift. It's like, okay, now go through this level backwards with a completely new enemy. Like, I understand that, but you know,
I don't mind it, but I get people who have like kind of a grievance with it because you expect to play a game front to back and everything be different.
Yeah. All right. So should we? I don't have any funny questions printed out. I figured we would just riff.
All right, that works.
Okay. Who's this? Who's sexier in Halo 1, Foehammer or Cortana?
Cortana. I get to see her naked.
Yeah, that's true. But Foehammer, you get that illustrious voice. She sounds like a Texan. You know,
I love her so much, but she dies.
She does. Well, they don't. Bad. You don't know that. I mean, they said Sergeant Johnson died too, and look at him.
I read the book after like the fucking ending of Halo 1.
Well, you talking about the flood? The flood isn't canon anymore.
I thought. Which book do I own? I'm pretty sure it's Fall of Reach I own.
Fall of Reach? I thought that was... Okay, maybe I'm wrong then.
Yeah, because I think Fall of Reach takes place like legit, like straight up after like the events of Halo 1.
I know that
because I only own two Halo books. That one and the one where Buck becomes a sergeant. A Spartan.
I just have I had the Fall of Reach and then the Flood. I like the Flood.
I have First Strike. That has Reach in it, though, I do believe.
You said First Strike, right? First Strike.
Yeah. Well,
it kind of sounded like you said. It kind of sounded like you said First Reich.
First Strike.
I'm not saying. I'm just making sure.
No, it was the First Reich. You see, the First Reich was the Spartans. And
okay, no. We're just gonna be talking. No, we're not talking about Halo. Okay, so we have the most important question about Halo. What's your opinion on red versus blue? What is that, a Puma?
The problem is, I don't know when red versus blue fell off. I just know I fell off of red versus blue long before it did.
I remember being really confused because, like, I went over to my friend's house and I was like, "What are you guys doing?" They're like, "Oh, we're watching Red versus Blue." And I'm like, "Oh, on YouTube?" They're like, "No, it's on Netflix." I'm like, "What the fuck? What kind of godless?" Yeah, they had Red versus Blue on Netflix.
Did put Red versus Blue on Netflix. I completely forgot about that.
I'm like, what the fuck? Like, that's really weird. Like, and they also they went back through and like edited how some of the game, like they edited their old footage to make it a little bit more updated, and it looks awful.
Why?
I don't know why. Like, there's a part where they're talking to one of the, so the soldiers that are sitting at the computers in Halo 1, and they're like, "We got a target, sir." Well, they used to just use like an image of that guy's mouth opening and closing, but then when they put Red versus Blue on Netflix, they changed it and they gave the guy like human eyes with a human mouth, and you saw his like lips. It looked like the annoying orange. I'm not even kidding. It looked like they put the fucking annoying orange face. Yeah, it was really weird. I'm like, what the fuck? That looks awful. Why would they have done that? It looks worse than the original graphics. Like, just leave the original graphic. It's not that bad. Like, come on.
Yeah, because original Red versus Blue and stuff, it's charming, it's kitsch, it's nice, it's fun. And so, I even didn't mind it when they started, having Monty do fucking karate battles and shit.
Yeah, I never thought that was fun. People told me about that, and I was like, it sounds like what I don't know. I guess I just lost interest.
You fell off before I did. That's fine.
Dude, I think I fell off after season 1, bro. I didn't even make it to that long. I don't know. I thought it was a cute show, but it wasn't I'm super fucking
groundbreaking. It was just machinima.
I will say, I tried to watch a video, talk about Rooster Teeth. I tried to watch this video called, it was the downfall of Ruby or something like that. And I was like, oh, okay. Or it was not the downfall of Ruby. It was what made Ruby disappoint or whatever. And, at the opening of the video, the person's like, "I just want to say that my issue with Ruby isn't just that I just don't want to watch the series because I don't want to support people who are fine with making transphobic slurs." And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Blow me.
Yeah, I'm like, what does that have to do? So I literally posted in the comment section, I'm like, what does that have to do with anything? How does that have anything to do with the show's integrity because somebody allegedly said something transphobic? And someone in the comments is like, "Ew, get out of here, bigot." And I'm like, what? I'm a bigot because exactly. It's just I don't know. I just thought it was ridiculous that I'm a bigot because I'm like, what is somebody I don't even know what they said. Apparently somebody that worked at Rooster Teeth said something transphobic. What does that even mean?
It's probably something dumb that nobody has any fucking reason to apologize for, but everybody's gonna make a fucking molehill into a mountain because everybody gets some fucking brownie points to take somebody down.
You made an hour and a half
You
long
have
video.
so much ammo to actually go after the fucks at Rooster Teeth with, and you go after shit that literally means nothing.
Yeah, go after the guy cheating on his
You guys are
wife.
fucking stupid. Seriously.
Like, go after
Everybody
the guy.
in the trans community is fucking retarded.
Well, the guy that was like cheating on his wife or something. That's something I can understand. You
Which
being like,
one? I think they all were fucking around behind the scenes after a while.
I think it was the guy that voiced Griff, and then he made a video where he was like, "I'm really, really sorry" or something. And it's like, yeah, I
No,
bet
you're fucking not. You busted your nut and you got away with it.
you're sorry you got caught is why you're sorry. You ain't sorry you did it. If you were sorry you did it, you wouldn't have been doing it like fucking like over and over. Either way, I don't know what this has to do with Halo. So let's move on.
I mean, red versus blue is kind of tied to Halo at the hip.
Talking about,
let's move on to 2.
Yeah, talking about cheating on your wife. Let's move on to Halo 2, 2004. Okay, Halo 2 introduced the Arbiter. No, I'm joking. Halo 2 introduced the Arbiter. Did that split perspective help or hurt the story?
I didn't really mind it. I get why people were sore about it because it's like, who gives a shit about the elites?
Well, you waited 3 years.
I enjoyed getting a peek into their culture and how fucked up everything was.
I think my big issue with it was like at first I was really excited to play as the Arbiter because I was like, whoa, I didn't even know a video game could do this. But then I thought to myself, wait a second, I waited 3 years to play as Master Chief. I don't want to play as an alien with like I didn't really like the alien weapons. I wanted to just play as the Chief, you know?
Yeah, I understand that, but like Arbiter's cool too. I like Arbiter.
I mean, Arbiter's cool because
I even like the fact that like the first time that Arbiter meets like Chief, he's not instantly enamored. He's like, "I'm gonna fucking kill you, fucking green fuck. I'd like to see you try, you lizard whip bitch."
I like to see you try. Like, what was that one bit where Master Chief is like, "Relax, don't piss this thing off because you're dealing with the grave mine."
Yeah,
it's awesome. Yeah. No, I mean Halo 2. Okay, so I thought that while switching to Arbiter was fine theoretically. It was one of those deals where it was like, I want to play as Chief. I want to kill the aliens. I don't care about the aliens. It was almost like they wanted you to care.
Weird non sequitur, but you had trouble playing Yakuza 0 too because it's the same thing.
Mm-hmm. That is true. It's like
maybe it's just a person by person basis. Maybe some people can wrap their head around it without getting pissed off.
I think it kills like you have momentum going.
Momentum. You are right. It does bring the story to a halt to take you from this crescendo over to the start of another one.
Yeah. That, and I didn't quite understand, like, I didn't know what the hell, like, a heretic was. Like, a lot of the, like, they were like, Arbiter, we're going to send you on a mission where you die. And it's like, this mission is confirmed to kill you. And then they sent him on a mission and he doesn't die. And I'm like, wait a second, I thought he was supposed to die. Like, I don't know. I didn't understand a lot of, like, the term, like, heretic and stuff. I didn't know what a lot of that meant.
Yeah. Because essentially, like, they can't exactly call you an infidel. That was a hot button word at the time.
Okay, so I will loop back to Halo 1 to talk about. Split screen competitive on Halo 1 was awesome. Especially on Blood Gulch. Like, how fun was that? I mean,
always fun.
That was
my favorite. My favorite was the one with the big, like, the big building in the middle.
Mm-hmm. I can't remember which one that was though.
It's the one where like there's a bunch of like caves and stuff where you can get up top, and there's the rocket launcher hidden in one of the alcoves.
I remember there was a snow level that was absolutely huge that was almost impossible to play on because it was like you didn't have enough people to do it.
Yeah, I remember they patched that back into Halo 3 too, like for one of the DLC collections.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Okay, so
remember
the reason I brought that up.
Shit?
I brought that up just to bring up how did Xbox Live multiplayer change gaming forever with Halo 2? I got some opinions on that.
I mean, it changed gaming forever because it was the first time like so many people across the globe were playing the same game all at once and just playing these massive multiplayer like games with each other.
I think that what it did was it allowed people to learn how to be cheap. Like I understood like people like spawn camping and stuff, but Halo 2 was the first game where people would get glitches to where they would get up to a location you couldn't reach them at, and then they'd kill you from an unreachable position, and then they'd be like, oh, that's just part of the game. And I'm like, that's not fair.
Or like the freaking, what is it, the XBR exploit, where you can like, if you tap XBR like really quick, you can actually get it to interrupt the animation. The battle rifle fires twice as fast.
Yeah, like what are those, like the control commands or whatever, command inputs or whatever? Like there's a bunch of those.
Basically simple like animation interruption.
Yeah, I think there was another one with there was one in Halo 3, I think, for a little bit that was the shotgun punch. You could shoot a shotgun and punch at the same time, so it would knock out their shields and kill them instantly. It was like stuff like that.
Aw. Hey, have a good night, King Hood. Thanks for dropping by.
Yep, see ya. That's cool. Who was that joined?
King Hood of Mouse Kind. He was the guy
that sounds awesome.
Chat the whole time.
That sounds cool.
We had a viewer.
I really like that guy. That's my favorite guy. Acting, get out of here. No, hold on, guys. No, I'm part of this too. Okay, I wanted to talk about Halo 2. So my favorite part of Halo 2.
My friend a toothy blowjob. You need to leave.
I'm trying my best here. Now, my favorite part of Halo 2 was when I played it and I thought to myself, wow, I really wish I could be Miranda. I wish I could be Miranda Keys.
I mean, I kind of wanted to be Miranda Keys.
You don't want to? No, I wanted to be inside of Miranda Keys, not as her. You guys are fucking weird. Whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna go do something. I'm gonna go make a video talking about a woke video game, but I'm not gonna mention that it's woke because that's not real. Woke isn't real. But putting conservative politics into games, now that's a problem. All right, we'll see you, Actman. Bye.
Hey, Jack. Nice.
What?
Be honest with me. If you woke up tomorrow as Miranda Keys, you'd look at yourself naked in the mirror, right?
Yeah, I mean, for sure. But I don't want to let him know that. It's like I don't want him to think we have anything in common, you know.
And that's fair.
Yeah. So anyway, that Actman guy. Yeah, remember that Actman guy? He was pretty cool.
I like his older videos.
Yeah, I like his older videos before he got all that money.
He's a bit meandering, and it's obvious he's getting paid by 30 different people to shit and like everything.
Yeah, I like how he's like, look, I made sponsored content, but I'm not going to do that anymore. Outwardly, I don't want to like say that.
I think people started to catch on to his shtick when he bitched about not getting invited to a Halo event, and like everybody was like, "No, yeah, they're not obligated to invite you just because you're a super fan." Like, seriously,
not only that, but like, why the fuck should we care that you didn't get to go to some event we can't go to either? It's like, yeah, we didn't get invited either.
Plus, and let me be clear on this, I don't mind people making money on the internet, but if at the time he was very honest, if you're going to be honest about video games, don't expect to get invited to shit. They don't like it when you're going to give everything a fair shake. That's not how the industry works to these fucking people.
No, it's how that what was
Which
it?
Which is why Actman is now plowing down, pulling off his trousers and taking a plowing.
Yeah, he's sitting on jars and being a good little corporate fuck. You know, it's just. I think Actman is
principles on the internet.
Actman is an example of somebody that was just one of the boys who became kind of like a glowy, and then he's trying to pretend like, no, I'm not a glowy. I'm not a glowy. I'm one of you guys.
Hey guys,
still.
Tell me where all your dealers are.
Yeah, exactly.
I promise nothing will happen.
You know, you're not
fucking snitch.
Yeah, it's like you literally you went over there, and now that you're maybe not doing so well over there, you're trying to come back to our side, and it's like, dude, you can't just switch sides depending on when it's convenient.
Just jump ship twice in a row, you fucking dick.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, look, man, if you're gonna be an industry plant, do what Skill Up does. Skill Up, that guy's an industry plant, and he fucking owns it. He's like, I was bought and paid. I'm playing this game because I was paid for. I went to the studio. You know, it's like, don't sit there and try to have your cake and eat it too.
Yeah,
You
like
know?
half the time, like these people always get called out because they're not being honest. It's not the fact that people like the fact of the matter is people don't give a shit that you took a fucking paycheck. People are giving a shit that you took a fucking paycheck and you're not honest about it.
Yeah, just be
Like
honest.
seriously, nobody gets shit on when they're like, "Oh, I got paid to shill this product. Here's your
Yeah.
product."
Well, it's the same thing with like, and this is totally off the wall, and we will not talk about this for more than needed, but it's like Hassan shocking his dog. If he had just come out and gone, you know what? I used a shock collar. I was ignorant. I didn't understand the implications of it. And now that I do, I'm going to, do the right thing, stop using it. And I'm going to advocate my time and effort into getting money to an animal charity. If he had just done that and been honest, people would have been like,
But
oh,
no,
okay.
he doubled down. The dog is still wearing the collar. He is
the same
formulating
thing.
more and more complex and retarded fucking lies.
It's the same thing with the Act Man, where it's like, oh, what do you mean woke stuff isn't real? Oh, I don't notice it. Oh, I don't know. It's not real. Oh, it's not a big deal. Oh, it's not part of it.
It exists, but there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, well, I think Halo being conservative, Donald Trump, are you kidding me? And it's like, oh, now it's a problem because the politics.
Now all of a sudden, when the shoe's on the other foot.
Now all of a sudden it's an issue, and it's like that's why you're not one of us, man.
It's just so gay.
He hung up his headset.
Fucking gay.
He hung up his headset and traded it in for a suit and tie, and now he expects to come back in and fucking be welcomed. And it's like, I'm sorry, you lost that. It's like you lost that. You want to be a professional? Go be a fucking professional, but don't try to lie about it.
Yeah.
Either way,
you've lost all goodwill. Start from the fucking bottom, douchebag.
Do you think? This is another question. Do you think the clipping or ending for Halo 2 was a mistake or a masterstroke?
No, it wasn't a mistake or a masterstroke. It was just something they had to do. They fucking ran out of time. That's what all the dev diaries basically say. We ran out of time. We couldn't finish the fucking game we were working on for so many years.
Yeah, I feel like didn't they make Halo 2 in like a retardedly short amount of time as well?
Yeah,
I thought it was like a
not
Fallout.
to mention, like didn't they have to like scrap it and like rebuild the engine from the ground up?
Yeah, because it's like they had footage for Halo 2 that they used at some E3 thing, and then it's like that was all fake. That was all slice of vertical slice.
The vertical slice, the original vertical slice was all modified like Combat Evolved assets. It wasn't actually like the engine they were using for Halo 2 yet.
That's crazy.
Somebody correct me if I'm wrong.
No, because I remember seeing the original footage. Like it's like when Master Chief is like shooting the SMGs. It's a completely different sound. It's a completely different like vibe. Like the original footage for Halo 2 that I saw is not the final footage you get in game. Not even close.
Yeah. What is kind of like funny is like at the time everybody ragged on it because like they had Sergeant Johnson claim, this ain't no smoking mirrors bullshit. And as it turned out, that was exactly what it was.
Actually, it was some smoke and mirrors bullshit.
Well, it's like to extend the olive branch at least a little bit. I don't think they expected like nearly as much of a negative response. I bet they didn't even think people would find out. And just how tumultuous that the development of that game was, it's a miracle it came out as good as it was anyway.
And it still had a lot of flaws. I mean, like I said,
it had a fair few, yeah.
The respawn thing in multiplayer was that is such a step back. I have no idea how that got passed through the final version of the game.
Yeah.
Like, I really don't.
It's so weird that like I have Mandela affected my brain to where I thought like the respawn system was the same for every game until I went back and played 2 and I was like, wait, what the fuck? Hey, you died, not me. Yeah, we both go back to the checkpoint.
Yeah, I hated that because I remember
that's how it works. That's how it works in Halo 2.
There were parts in
No,
Halo
that
2.
sucks.
There are parts in Halo 2 where like a flood would walk up behind you and hit you with a melee attack in the back and auto kill you. And then it's like no matter
Let's not even talk about like that one, the most obvious one. Trying to play above like normal in any way, heroic or legendary, you will instantly get shot in the fucking
isn't it
mouth
like
by a
most
sniper
people
jackal.
most people that play Lasso, they actually play fucking heroic, not legendary.
Yeah, because Halo 2 is literally just that impossible on legendary.
They didn't fine tune it. The game wasn't. I don't. It's like they put in legendary difficulty because it was like arbitrary, like they had to, but it wasn't. It wasn't tweaked. Like especially
the biggest issue between like the I almost said the brutes. Well, brutes are in Halo 2, but the elites, the grunts, and like the jackals is every one of those enemies has like a projectile weapon where you can actually see the bolt come from the gun and shoot at you.
Yeah.
The only reason sniper jackals are such a pain in the ass is because it's a hit scan, so it's instantaneous. As soon as they pull the trigger, you're fucking dead. There's nothing you can do about it.
And the fact that when you die, you go back. It's like there is no I'll let him shoot me and then you can shoot him after he shoots me. No, none of that. It's fucking
Halo 2
one or
was
done.
probably the first game that I figured out how to exploit the checkpoint system in because of shit like that.
Yeah.
I was playing on like easy back in the day.
I remember I thought there was like parts in Halo 2 where you could also glitch the checkpoints and it would soft lock you. Couldn't you get like a checkpoint?
But then again, you are most experienced with breaking games somehow.
I could have sworn there was a part in Halo 2 where it's like I had jumped off of a cliff at a checkpoint, so every time it reloaded me to where I was jumping off the cliff or something.
That's awesome. But
just
to preface this to people, Jack has had not one, not two, but several major in-game glitches playing the HD remaster of Oblivion.
Oh
He's
my
had it fail in spectacular fashion several different ways.
I can only open doors once. The sigil stones, if I take them, I won't teleport back. The Shivering Isles is broken. The Dark Brotherhood questline broke on me. It's some kind of fucking nightmare.
I don't understand how you manage to make games fuck up so hard for you.
Well, I mean, remember, like,
you were having like major issues with like Fallout 4 and shit, but then again, you modded the hell out of Fallout 4.
Yeah, Fallout Mod Out 4 was a little different. But do you remember when we were playing Call of Duty World? We were playing Call of Duty World at War.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's actually right. Fucking Polanski on I think it's the second mission?
Yeah.
No, the third mission. The third mission where you're raiding the airbase. Somehow, me and Jack were playing through that entire level. We got to the end of it and realized the level wasn't ending. And when we looked around, we noticed that blonde fucker Polanski was gone. And we see this dumbass on the map. Like, we see him on the compass. So we track this little green dot all the way back to the beginning of the fucking area, and we see him stuck inside of a blown-up tank.
Yeah. And then it was like, I guess
it was a glitch that I had only ever gotten one other time playing on PC when I was, like, 15.
Right.
Playing World at War.
Jack comes to play, and all of a sudden, everything fucking breaks.
All of a sudden, a gameplay glitch that I haven't seen since I was a teenager, possibly a child. I could have been younger. A glitch I hadn't seen in years comes back in my 20s to haunt me.
I swear, it's just, I'm kind of cursed with video games. Like, they just glitch on me all the time. Like, I mean, I remember I had one glitch happen.
You gotta make it work for you.
I had one glitch where I did actually make it work. So, the Toy Story 2 Buzz Lightyear game on the PlayStation?
I remember playing that game and not having a lot of fun with it, at least me personally.
So, I remember playing it, and the reason I had fun with it was because I fell off of a building and died, and before I was able to get the game over screen, I pressed start, and I restarted the level, and my character had infinite health. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I could no clip through stuff. Please. Yeah, and I could no clip through stuff. So I was playing the game, no clipping it, and having a blast. And then I remember I went over to my cousins and I was like, let me show you this cool glitch. And I did it, and the glitch didn't work. It just worked on my
Oh.
copy of the game. Yeah, that game also had another weird thing. I had like a creepypasta moment with that game. I mean, Halloween was just around.
Was it screaming creepy Woody in the fucking
No,
TV screen?
I remember when you start games back in the day, you would have the studios pop up and you would press start to skip past all the studio images. And I put on the Toy Story game, and I remember I was skipping past all of the studio stuff, and then it showed a quick clip, and it was Jessie the cowgirl, and it looked like she was bracing herself, like she was going to get smashed in like the elevator shaft or something. Like she was bracing herself, and I clicked the start button and skipped past it, and I was like, wait, what the fuck was that? And I went back to see it again because I thought maybe I unlocked like a secret movie or, you know, because back in that day, they used to put clips from the films in the games as like Easter eggs. Like Bug's Life did that with the tutorial level. You could unlock a scene from the movie if you went through the tutorial a certain way. And I thought maybe I had done that. Like maybe if you play the game 1,000 times, you get a secret thing. But yeah, I never showed it again. But I remember very distinctly the image of Jessie bracing, like something was going to hit her. And then it wasn't in the movie either. It's weird. It was like a weird, I don't know. That game was just weird, like weird creepypasta moment for me. But regardless, Halo 2, let's see, what is the other? The game's soundtrack is legendary. How did the mix of rocks and fire affect its tone? It really set it apart.
Yeah, it gave it a lot of bombast and gravitas.
It made it feel serious. Like you felt like Halo was a serious game because it wasn't just some, you know, it was actually like trying to make a point, you know?
Yeah.
I will say I still think even after Halo 2 came out, I found myself going back and playing Halo more often than 2.
Yeah. I don't know why, personally. Maybe it's because I've played 3 so much, so 3 and Reach are kind of the ones I gravitate to. But yeah, I do realize that like 2 is the kind of one that not a lot of people like play like too often back to back to back to back.
Yeah.
But then again, I don't know the exact reason why. Maybe it is because it's the middle entry.
It is the redheaded stepchild of the original trilogy for sure. Because like,
kinda, but then again, without that redheaded stepchild, we wouldn't have a majority of what made Halo 3 great. So
exactly,
I
it's almost like
respect to Halo 2.
Like we've said before,
Halo 2 as a game, but it is weird that I never go back and play it.
It's like Halo 2 walked so Halo 3 could run.
Yeah,
because
I remember at the time, like going to school, everybody was like full on convinced until it got announced that Halo 3 was just a game that would never come out.
Well, maybe this is why. For one, Halo 2's level design became a lot more linear. So do you think that was a necessary step for the franchise, or was it a loss of freedom?
A little column A, a little column B.
I think the reason they made it...
They were going for a different sort of deal with Halo 2.
I feel like they made it linear just because they didn't have the time or resources to make it more open-ended because of the crunch, you know?
Yeah, that is a fair point to make. Not to mention, like in Halo 3, there are some really, really expansive like episodes in that game too. Like there are some levels that go like there are some levels that almost rival like some of the Combat Evolved levels, but there's enough in them that keeps them fun, so you're not really going through a samey looking environment for the better part of 2 hours trying to find some dickheaded light bulb at the very fucking end just so he can betray you.
Yeah. I agree. Fuck Guilty Spark. Okay,
Fuck
so
Guilty Spark.
how did Bungie handle religious themes and fanaticism through the Covenant story in Halo 2? I will say it's vague, but it does show you the difference between like a hackneyed
writer and somebody who actually knows how to write a story.
Well, not just that, it shows you the difference in religious effects of like somebody that wants to follow a religion because they believe in it, and somebody that wants to follow a religion because it gives them power, right?
Yeah.
And the brutes are literally, their name is brutes. It shows you that the prophets don't want honor. They don't want reliability. They want brutality. They want power. They want people to listen to what they have to say. And it's kind of the difference between like
fear.
It shows you like in some, and we're not going to name any real world religions just to keep it kosher. But it shows you like the difference between somebody that, oh, I'm crusading because I believe in this cause and I believe in my prophet, and then it shows you like, I'm crusading not because I believe in my prophet, but because I was asked to, and I've given power and the ability. You know, it's like they give me the prestige I've always wanted but could never earn because I'm willing to do things for them that other people aren't. You know, and I mean, I did like that because it definitely felt like you definitely felt the betrayal of the elites in 2. You felt like, wow, like that's fucked up. Like they're doing everything right, but they're getting cast to the side just because they don't want to listen to this harebrained scheme the prophets are coming up with, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the elites did get fucked over in the Halo universe.
I love how in Halo
Which is
2...
kind of screwed up because the elites are essentially just samurai.
Yeah, I love how in Halo 2 there's like a scene and towards the end of the game where you come up on a group of brutes that had just got done executing elites and they're all wielding shotguns. So it shows that not only are the brutes, betraying their own, betraying the Covenant, or betraying the elites, but they also are quick to grab human guns. You know, it's like they don't even have any honor in their weapons. Like samurais believe in their sword, whereas the brutes don't give a fuck about what weapon they use to do it, so long as it kills.
Oh yeah, they just want to kill you and kill you good.
Yeah, and it's like they'll use your own weapons against you if it fits their needs better. And I always thought it's really insidious. It shows you how unscrupulous the brutes are. You know, it's like they really don't give a shit how they get it done. They just want it done, you know?
Yeah.
Mm.
Which is why like Tartarus is so like I wouldn't necessarily call him compelling, but like Tartarus is such an interesting bad guy because he knows it's all bullshit and he doesn't fucking care.
Yeah, he's like, I don't give a fuck. It's like doesn't
I
he
get to kill you, the Arbiter. Imagine the prestige.
Doesn't he even say something along the lines to like Guilty Spark? He's like, they say you're some kind of fucking relic, but I swear to God, if you don't give me the answers I want, I'm gonna rip them out of your fucking head, you light bulb, or like something like he calls like Guilty Spark
Something
a light bulb. Yeah, and he essentially is like, I don't give a fuck.
I remember the level where, like, I think it's the first Arbiter level where you meet Guilty Spark. Tartarus just sucks him in with the grab hammer. And it's like, that is a holy relic. What are you doing? I don't care what it is. I just came to get it.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, I can give a fuck. Exactly. It's awesome because it shows you the difference between people who are like, I want to use the word zealous, like people who are religious versus people who are using religion as an excuse for terrorism, you know? And
it's the difference between like being pious and being dogmatic.
Yeah, exactly. And I really like that. I thought Halo 2, that was like the first game I had ever really seen where religion being corrupted was like, I had never really thought of that concept. But now we'll get on to the last question for Halo 2. If you could rewrite one mission, which would it be?
For Halo 2?
For Halo 2sies.
What would you do? I need to think about this.
I would add some kind of like cooler last level where he says finishing this fight and then he finishes the fight.
Yeah.
Not so much having it cut to credits. I mean, that's pretty much a no-brainer right there. It's like I remember
we got Halo 3, which fixed that.
Well, yeah, but I remember with Halo 2, people legit thought that like when the credits popped up, they thought the game had glitched. Like they were like, oh, it must be some kind of glitch. Let's go back through and replay that. And then it's like, no, that really is the ending. It's like, what the fuck? Like, yeah. I don't know. I definitely didn't expect the game to end right there. I figured you had like at least one level left.
Yeah. No, it's just cut to credits.
Yeah.
I just thought of one. it's the only part of the game that sticks out in my mind as fucking annoying. You remember that episode where you're fighting the Flood as the Arbiter and you're
Yeah.
on that space elevator that's falling?
Yeah.
That's pretty annoying. I don't like how it messes with the physics of the level and like throws you all about. Plus, the checkpoint system in that level is just it's garbage for no reason.
It's almost like they didn't have a lot of time to plan it out, and they were just kind of flying by the seat of their pants trying to get it done.
Yeah, pretty much.
Which I will bring up we will talk about my biggest problem with the next game, but next up we have Halo 3 2007. Dun 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 dun.
I like it.
Dun dun dun.
It's probably my favorite in the series.
Yep. Now let's move on. Halo 4. So no, I'm joking. Okay.
Did you skip over Reach? How dare?
Finish the fight. Did Halo 3 deliver on that promise?
No, they failed spectacularly.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. I almost got somebody tried to call me. Hate that. I hate when I'm in the middle of a podcast and someone tries to call me. I think Halo 3 finished the fight. That's my biggest problem with Halo 3 is they imply they're like, okay, so here's the thing. You get far into Halo 3 and you go to rescue Cortana and you get to this room in this spaceship where there's a giant like hole in the ground and you're just in all these catwalks. And to me, I just assume, the grave mine's going to pop out and we're going to finish the fight by killing the grave mine. And you don't do it. In fact, the grave mine is never seen again. It's only ever seen in Halo 2, and then they never bring it back. And I thought not just a missed opportunity, but it really was a slap in the face for everyone that wanted a resolution with the Flood. Like, I know that killing the grave mine wouldn't have stopped the Flood, but it would have been a good fucking start. And he's talking to you through the whole game, and they almost make you feel like you're going to have a moral choice. Like you're going to have to choose between Cortana and the Flood. And I was kind of like, is there like going to be a thing where Master, like Fable, or the Suffering, because in the Suffering through that whole game, you have your wife telling you to do good, you have your evil self telling you to do bad.
In a Halo game, though, that would have been fucking stupid.
At the time, I mean, Halo, Fable 2 had just come out. It was real popular, It's like I figured, or I think Halo came out a little bit before Fable, but you would have just figured with all that, like maybe there could have been two different endings where maybe you get Cortana and leave, or maybe you leave Cortana behind or something. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
It wasn't really a two endings kind of game.
I get that, but it was the ending of the series. If you're going to do a game with two endings, you may as well do it at Halo 3 because it's where
we got 3 more games afterward. 4 more games after.
Oh, great. I can't wait. All right. So, I think Halo 3 really could have been a lot better if they, for one, the boss battles didn't work very well in Halo 2, so they decided with 3, let's just get rid of them. And I hate that when they do that in games. I hate it when they establish something in a game and then it doesn't work so well, and instead of fixing the system and getting it to work, they just say fuck it and they cut it out. Like, I don't like that. In Halo 2 there were
fight
against the fucking light bulb at the end of the game.
It counts.
That is the worst fight.
You can't say there's none.
That's the worst fight ever.
Well, maybe they should have left it out then, Jack.
Okay. Fighting a light bulb will never be cool. All right. Like if that little thing
with the Spartan laser that Johnson gave you.
Yeah, but if you had gotten into like if Guilty Spark had flowed over and gotten into sight of like a mecha, it was like a mecha with the light bulb in the center of it, like 9. Like if it had become the fucking fabrication machine from 9, it was like this giant robot with all these crazy, creepily arms and legs and lasers. Then it would have been cool. But just fighting an orb, that wasn't cool.
Yeah, that fighting the light bulb that annoyed at you, that shouted at you all the time. You got to choose.
I mean, I guess it was kind of cathartic. It was kind of cathartic to finally kill him because that's all people have been trying to do. The last 2 games, they've been shooting at him.
Nobody likes Guilty Spark.
No, nobody likes Guilty Spark.
No matter what, like everybody's like, yeah, this asshole character is way too good. Why? Because I fucking hate him.
Yeah. Okay. What's the most emotionally powerful moment Johnson's death, Cortana's farewell, or the ending of Silence in Space?
Silence in Space. What is that, like the ending of the game?
Yeah, because it shows like Master Chief is like, "Wake me up when you need me," or whatever. He's like, "Wake me up, bitch."
I think none of them.
Okay, elaborate.
The most emotional scene is when Arbiter and Lord Hood are just staring at the memorial, and Lord Hood's like, "I can't believe he's really gone." And Arbiter just looks at him and says, "Or it's so easy."
Or it's so easy. Does he actually say that?
Yeah.
Oh,
and
that's
where
cool.
it began, because it begins with "Were it so easy."
Yeah. Well,
Halo
luckily,
3 is so fucking good.
yeah. I do love that part where, like in the beginning, like Arbiter walks up to Master Chief and like has his like energy sword about to stick into Master Chief's stomach, and then Master Chief has the pistol of his gun in Arbiter's little mouth mandibles. And then it's funny because you kind of see the mouth mandibles like jiggle around with the barrel inside of it. It kind of looks like Master Chief is tickling him with it.
Yeah, he's like, "Yeah, I got you dead to rights, motherfucker."
It just goes out of my mouth. Like he's kind of nomming on the pistol, like
Tastes like chicken.
tastes like a taste. Ooh, it's like, well, what if Arbiter? Little did you know, Arbiter, it was just suicidal and was just hoping Master Chief would do that.
he just do it, pussy, do it.
Come on, do it. Or it's so easy. Come on.
Every single time
it is easy.
He just wiggles a little more into his mouth.
Yeah, come on, bro. You know who would really like to talk about putting solid objects into their mouths?
Cortana?
No, that's right. Our guest star coming back at you. What's up, everybody? It's the Act-Man here, and I just want to say my favorite part of that game was when Master Chief put the gun in Arbiter's mouth, because it reminded me of a penis.
Only the thickest and the hardest, I hope.
Only the thickest and hardest and blackest of penises, you know? And I really felt represented in that moment. It was like I could finally see I put the barrel of a gun in my mouth all the time. And I thought, wow, finally, a game that I can relate to. You know what I mean? You know?
This is when we all learn that Act-Man has a split mandible mouth.
That would be awesome. The Act Mandible.
Just one day he sneezes and it just pops open. It's just like, oh yeah, sorry.
What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? It's the Act Mandible here with my creepy predator. My creepy mandible mouth. The Act Mandible. Okay, so Act Mandible. That's great. All right, thank you, Act Man. We appreciate you showing up. Okay, he's gone. Oh. Looks like he stabbed somebody on my way. Oh, and it was an old lady. Okay.
No.
Cool. Yes. I guess he was practicing his up close melee combat, you know. All right, so Halo 3. How did Halo 3
hell out of that old lady?
Yeah, he fucked her up.
Pretty bad.
How did Halo 3 perfect the co-op and Forge experience? For one, 4-player co-op, that was fucking cool.
4-player co-op is always a welcome addition.
Mm-hmm. Now, I didn't like how it was 1 Master Chief and 3 elites. I thought maybe they could have put another Spartan in there or something.
I mean, they could decide like whether there were still Spartans around or not until fucking Reach.
Yeah, it was like always implied.
As a kid, I was fully of the opinion, oh, Master Chief is the last Spartan. That makes sense.
That's what I thought.
But then there's all this like other material where it's like, no, there are Spartans around. They just somehow never interact with Chief.
Yeah, you think that they would have.
That doesn't make any fucking sense, though.
Considering that it's like the final battle and it's Earth versus the Covenant, you think they would have been there.
Well, even so, you would think a couple of them would show up to fucking New Mombasa in 2.
Yeah, seriously, no shit.
Where are all the Spartans?
I remember Halo 3 Forge. Halo 3 Forge was awesome. Halo 3 was one of the last games I remember you could by holding all the buttons on the controller and pressing something, you could actually put it into dev mode.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you could put the game in a dev mode, and you could actually like no clip through the game. Really interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was also that thing that people use for like machinima all the time. They essentially added a way so you could like kind of low ready your weapon, like you could point it down instead of pointing it straight ahead all the time.
Yeah, and then I remember theater in Halo 3 was fucking awesome. Like, goddamn, dude, that shit's so it's still amazing.
Theater was so cool because it wasn't just theater; it was like it was essentially replaying the whole level, the whole clip for you.
I love it because like one of my favorite things.
Free camera, you could like lock onto a character. You could lock onto like just random NPCs. I do believe.
Yeah, I loved like playing a level on easy and trying to do as many cool things as you could, and then going back through in theater and being like, watch this as I fucking do all this cool shit. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. I really liked it. I remember I did have one problem with Halo 3, though.
What's that?
It hurt my eyes. I don't know why, but the game was very dark. And whenever you would throw a frag grenade, it would flash the fucking screen. And I remember like getting eyesore. I remember getting eyesore from it.
It did have that effect where the screen would go bright white on you.
Mm-hmm. I remember that shit hurt my eyes. Like I actually had problems with it because I would play in a dark room, and I also had a CRT television too. So
it doesn't also help that every like one of your armor like abilities have like a bright flashing light to it too.
Yeah, I love how armor abilities
it all looked cool. Everybody remembers the trailer where Chief uses the bubble shield.
Yeah, no, the bubble shield. I loved how you could use the grav lift and the bubble shield together. Like, how cool was that?
Oh yeah.
You know, being able to like throw the grav lift down and then put the bubble shield in the air, like so weird. Like the armor.
I remember like most of the time, like I would start like a match and I would either chuck the overshield drainer like on a grav lift or throw a mine on the grav lift and just follow it out and see what happens.
And as for Forge, Forge when it came out was pretty good, but Forge got really good when they released that level Foundry or whatever it was called.
When they released maps that you could just delete everything in and make whatever you want, that's when things got really cool. I still remember Trash Compactor or Juggernaut. You remember that?
You remember Cops and Robbers?
Oh, Cops and Robbers was so fun.
Where it's like you would like literally like because of proximity chat, you would sit there and having like people role play. Like, oh my god, it was so funny. Yeah. It was literally it was like role play. I
remember you remember like hide and seek.
Yeah. I remember one of my favorite things was there was this house that was put together. And you would have one person play as the monitor because they'd have to pull the house apart like Jenga. And you would stay inside of the house and you would try to blow up the monitor with like rocket launchers. So it'd be like you watch somebody rip the wall off and then they try to throw it at you to kill you. Well, oh man, it was really cool. It was like,
oh yeah, I remember. Do you remember? Oh god, I forget the game mode. Do you remember? It was basically a bunch of destructible stuff and it was built up on this big wall, and like. You had two sets of teams. So, like, you had one team that was on the wall, like, trying to survive and dodge shit, and the other team was just trying to break the fucking wall to make people fall off of it.
Yeah, that was awesome. Do you remember flipping the elephant?
Oh, flipping. Wait, how'd you do that?
Yeah, I remember it was like you had to put, like, a retarded amount of explosives in the back of the elephant to get it to flip or whatever.
Yeah.
Forge and Halo and co-op was awesome. I really loved it. There's actually footage of me on Halo 3 from like 2008 or whatever. And I remember I was playing with a couple British guys and we got to like a stopping point in the game, but we didn't want to quit playing. And I was like, hey guys, I gotta go do my chores real quick. And they're like, yeah, I've got to go do dinner. And it's like, me too. And there's literally a part where you watch us all walk and then our characters freeze and are just standing there for like 45 minutes. And then they start moving again because we came back and started playing. But yeah, there's still footage, I think, on like Halo.com or whatever, like one of the Microsoft, of us.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Us pausing for a little bit and our characters just standing idle for like 45 minutes until like we come back and started playing again. Yeah, that was Man, Halo 3 on co-op. I remember I beat that game on
I miss
Legendary.
when gaming was like that.
Beating that game on Legendary and getting the Hayabusa armor made you feel so fucking cool too. A Ninja Gaiden reference of all things and fucking Halo. It was
Dude,
awesome.
I got one better. I got one
Hmm.
better. I
What?
remember feeling like the biggest dicked motherfucker in the room when I got my first double kill with a Spartan laser, because then you unlock the katana.
Oh yeah.
I
Man, that's
was so
awesome.
happy when I unlocked that. I think my armor in Halo has that in Master Chief Collection. I just love the katana. I'm a lame old nerd. I think I would look cool if I carried a sword around
So
everywhere.
here's a question that I just want to fucking throw out the window, but I will ask it.
What's that?
Is Halo 3 the most balanced sandbox Bungie ever built? Fuck balance.
Balance.
I hate balance.
It being unbalanced is what keeps it balanced.
That's what makes it fun. Exactly. It's like the unbalance is the balance because there's not a dominant strategy.
Every gun has its unique purpose, unique playstyle, and unique use. When all the fucking guns shoot the same, of course the game's gonna get fucking boring and annoying because everybody's playing the same.
Yeah. I remember in Halo 3, you never knew what was like. There were so many different combinations, especially with dual wielding. You know, it's like,
Yeah.
you know, somebody be like,
I know dominant strategy can excuse like most of that shit, but eventually there's got to be like somebody who says, yeah, why aren't people playing in a different way?
yeah, I think the whole balance, like balance is what fucking ruined. I mean, especially with like
stupid.
Especially with like one thing they did in Halo 3 that I hated is in Halo 2 you could dual wield the needlers, and then they got rid of it in Halo 3, and it's like why? Oh, because it was imbalanced. Because it was imbalanced. That's why they. Yes, you can't dual wield needlers in Halo 3.
Oh no! Yeah, you're right. The needler in Halo 3 is like a single weapon.
It's fucking stupid. Meanwhile, you could dual wield them in Halo 2. Oh, because it was unbalanced. It's like whatever. Who the fuck cares about balance? Let us have fun.
Yeah. I don't play Halo on multiplayer expecting to win like handily. I expect some douchebag to really fucking mess me up.
Well, not only that, it's like playing Marvel versus Capcom 2 and being like, oh, it's unbalanced. I'm like, yeah, that's the point of the fucking game. It's like that's what makes it fun.
That's why we're playing this game. Because I want to see if I can take fucking Tron Bon and beat Captain America with it.
Yeah, exactly. Or it's like, I want to see somebody try to think they're badass by using Sentinel and then you come in with fucking Captain, what was his name? Not Captain Marvel. Was it Captain Commando? Come in with fucking Captain Commando and just fucking completely destroy somebody playing a Sentinel. Like, that's what made it fun, was it was unbalanced and there were girlfriend wants to play characters and stuff, you know, and it was all about the combinations of those characters, and it's like if you could beat the imbalance, that means you're a better fighter.
Because like even if you have a significant disadvantage against a character, you haven't lost the fight.
No, and then sometimes
play the fight.
There were characters that just had secret abilities too. Like I love how in Marvel vs. Capcom 2, Zangief, you could just turn him into Metal Zangief, and he breathes fire. Why does he do that? I don't know. Yeah. No, you can. You can turn him in. He turns purple, and then he breathes fire as one of his abilities. Metal Zangief. Not even kidding. Cammy can also go dark mode. You can become Dark Cammy. Or no, Sakura. You can become Dark Sakura, like Dark Ryu. It's really cool. Yeah, there's all sorts of shit like that in VC2.
I remember, wasn't there like a boss fight with Chun-Li where she was like a dark variant and she had like a bullshit moveset?
No, that might be the first game. In the second game, the only boss you fight is you fight a boss at the end called like Abyss or something, and he's really tough. Wow. Yeah, there's a really
everybody's moveset in the game.
Yeah, and the final boss
I love that fighting games. That's the way they were like, this will make it challenging. Just take this one character and give them everybody else's super move.
Yeah, exactly.
Really annoying, really fucking quick. Well, we have to make the boss hard.
Dude, the boss. I hear a bit of an echo.
Bosses of fighting games are fucking horse shit.
The boss at the end of Marvel vs. Capcom 2 specifically, the boss is really difficult because it's a three-part boss fight. So you fight this giant suit of armor, and then you fight a man made out of goo, and then it turns into a giant screen-filling demon. That's really difficult to fight. Goddamn. But either way, that was a fun boss fight, even through its difficulty, unlike something like Halo 3, which gave you a boss fight with Guilty Spark, but not with the Gravemind, which is what it should have done.
And you see the one boss fight you got from 3, you bitch about.
Because it wasn't a good boss fight. It's fucking Rick. God damn. Okay, next question. What mission best shows Halo 3's design mastery? I really like that level. What was it called? Salvo Highway.
Yeah, is that I think it's. Isn't it Sonora Highway?
Oh, it was like Salvo Highway or something.
Something Highway. That was the one that I was thinking of too, because I remember that one being a lot of fun.
I love that one, the Brute Chopper. I thought that was such a cool fucking vehicle.
Oh yeah, the big wheel. I always loved that fucking thing.
Yeah.
The Hornets were always fun to fly around in.
Yeah, the part where you got to fight the 2 Scorpions, that part was, or the 2 Scarab, the double Scarab battle, that part was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
The Scarab on the beach. When you're fighting the Scarab on the beach and you're like on a 4-wheeler while your friends shoot rocket launchers, that was way too fucking cool.
Oh yeah, I always remember I remember for the longest time I didn't know there was. I didn't know that you had to shoot the legs and jump on. I always assumed that you had to jump from the first Scarab fight. You had to jump from the crane on top of the Scarab.
That's
One
awesome.
time I finally managed to ramp a mongoose up onto the nose of the Scarab. I felt so fucking badass.
Yeah. Did you know me and a buddy were playing Halo 2 and we got to a part where the Scarab was like climbing under a bridge in Halo 2 and we jumped on the back and like killed it and beat the level like early. Like you could beat the level. We beat the level early by jumping on the back of the Scarab. We were like, oh, I don't think that's how we were supposed to beat the level. Yeah.
Well, it's like the coolest thing about the Scarabs is there's like 4 or 5 different ways to take one down. You either take out the legs, hop on. You can blow the ass end of the fucking thing off. If you're really good and have really lucky and or good aim, you can fire a fucking rocket past that part into it, but that's a pain in the ass.
Yeah. Well, Halo 3's marketing, Believe, became iconic. Did the campaign live up to the hype?
I think so.
I think so. I do. Like, it was one of those rare games where it came out and it was just as good, if not better than you were thinking it was. Like, I mean, because it was when trailers showed you things that were going to be in the game and they actually were in the fucking game, you know? Like, when they showed Theater, it was like they showed Master Chief blow up a brute in midair and then they paused it and they, like, panoramed the camera around. It was like, whoa, what the fuck? Like, it was crazy to see, like, shrapnel frozen in the air and they're like, by the way, theater mode. And, like, that was really nuts. And also the trailer, like the old man at the museum, like, let me tell you about a fight I had. Where it like shows like the old man looking at like a war memorial museum of like the battles in Halo. That shit was really cool.
Yeah. It was really cool. I love the oh god, which one? You remember the one where it's like all an entire like miniature diorama?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. That level. Or that commercial. Yeah, with the old, it was like a World War II kind of thing. Now, here's the easy question. Does Halo 3 still hold up visually and mechanically today? I say yes.
More than enough.
Yeah, I still think the graphics are great.
Excuse that, oh, it looks dated. And I'm like,
no.
Yeah, a fucking game that's that old is going to look a little bit dated. It still looks good.
You load up Oblivion, the original from 2008 or whatever, that game looks fucking dated. Halo looks awesome. Halo 3 looks awesome.
Well, it's like the reason why I love Halo is it's got excellent art design. It was before all that, fidelity is the most important fucking thing. Let's just make it look as realistic as possible. They actually decided to put some thought into how things actually looked.
Yeah. Even Halo 2 looks really good.
Yeah. I hate the trend with fidelity where it's like just like, yeah, we gotta make it look more and more realistic. And it's like, yeah, but it all looks the same.
Yeah, it
It's
literally
all
all
just
the.
dude who is an actor who I've seen 100 times on TV in my video game.
That was like when I was playing one of those the Jedi Fallen Survivor games or whatever.
Oh yeah.
There is like one part where you're just like playing the game, and then all of a sudden, like Forrest Whitaker jumps on the frame, and it's like, "Hi, I'm Forrest Whitaker." And you're like, "What the fuck is Forrest Whitaker doing in my video game?" And it's like, "Oh yeah, he was in Star Wars at some point." I'm
He
like,
was
"I
in
don't."
Rogue One
Oh, that movie
for
I
like
haven't
5 minutes.
seen. That movie I haven't seen still because I don't fucking care.
And like they reshot his scenes for some reason. So in the trailers, he's all bald and shit, and then when you see him in the movie, he's got like a scraggly looking afro for no reason.
Let's talk about the real debate here. I don't like Star Wars. I'm never liked Star Wars.
I love Star Wars to death. I think you're a jaded dick.
Oh yeah, well I think you're a fucking
A
go
faggot?
with the
Not the first time I've
yeah.
been
I
called
think you're
that.
a go with the flow. Fucking, you're just like the act mandible. All you want to do is love. You have no hate in your heart unless it's for conservative politics, and then you have hatred. I hear you. I hear you blaming everything right now on
You have me pegged so wrong.
yeah, no, I have you pegged just like the Ackman gets pegged every night. All right, and I'll tell
Every
you
night
this.
from his
Every night.
wife, his
Yeah.
black boyfriend.
His wife's black boyfriend. Knowing our luck, he's gonna
We gotta
join
stop
this.
ragging on the act, man.
Yeah, he's gonna join and be like, hey guys, I just wanted to let you know I was a big fan until you started claiming I was a homosexual. And it's like, who cares? I thought being a
Multiple
homosexual was
times
cool.
even.
Nah, we didn't do that. If we did do
What, are you
it,
a
it's fine.
homophobe, man?
Yeah,
I
what are
thought
you,
it
a
was great to
homophobe
take
now?
cock.
Yeah, who cares? We're all gay. Gamers are gay. I mean, we
We're
have
all
gay
gay
in our
on a
title.
Tuesday.
We have gay in our title. That's what makes us gamers.
We have gay
And
on our
we're
title?
we're talking about gay low. Okay. So now let's go on with the next game. Okay, so I actually have no real experience with this game. You're gonna have to kind of walk me through this. Halo 3 ODST. How
Oh,
did the
you've never
ship
really played?
I played a little tiny bit. How did shifting from Master Chief to regular soldiers change the tone?
It definitely made you feel a lot more vulnerable. It was definitely going for that aspect where you are just some dude in the middle of a bad situation and you just gotta
Yeah.
get through it.
I heard I remember playing it and the big difference was like when you had your night vision on as opposed to not having it on, there was a huge difference in like the way the level looked.
Yeah. And there are some there are some levels where the visor is completely pointless because it's in the daytime and you can't see shit if you turn the fucking thing on. But it
Interesting.
definitely added a lot of character, like going around the open world at night, trying to find the remnants of where your squad is.
Interesting.
It's just I really like ODST. ODST is probably one of my favorite spin-off Halo games.
You know why I didn't play it?
What is that?
Because when it came out, it was retardedly expensive.
Yeah, they released it for like probably $50-$60 at the time.
Dude, that's
but
way
to be fair,
yeah.
you were getting like all the DLC and all the multiplayer from Halo 3. That's the
I
main
think
reason
that's
you
my
got
problem
ODST.
is I think buying maps for multiplayer is kind of a pointless purchase because it's not like you can use like once people stop playing the game, what's that purchase for? What, a map that nobody can use? Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
I mean, it only makes sense to purchase maps you can play
I do
firefight
find
on.
it ridiculous that map packs for DLC are charged for when really that's just extending the longevity of the game anyway.
Yeah,
The
you
only
think,
time I'm okay with like DLC is when it's like story DLC.
or something you can utilize in single player, like in later Halo games, like with Reach, they added firefight. So having like multiplayer
Firefight was
levels, you
always
could,
fun.
yeah. Well, because a little game we already talked about called Gears of War 2 came out, and
Horde.
they saw Horde mode and went, hey, let's do that exact same thing. Let's do that same thing. All right, so now Wait, okay, hold on. The noir music and nighttime exploration. How do they redefine Halo's atmosphere?
In a ODST,
Yes.
it makes everything lonely, like pretty somber. That's the tone they were going for the entire time. It's like really
Melancholic.
rainy. Well, it's not really rainy in the game too much. It was rainy in the
Mhm.
trailers, which was awesome. But it's a super somber, quiet piano music. Like you're only ever seeing like fires off in the distance. Everything's just basically dead in New Bonbassa after Chief fucks off wherever he went.
Nice. Which which ODST squad member felt the most human or relatable?
Rookie, because he's me.
Aw. Aw. That's cute. Rookie because he's you, huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
I wouldn't
sorry. I
know
think
what
I
to say to a bunch of fucking sociopathic killers who barely get along. I'd keep
okay.
my mouth shut too.
Did Firefight deserve to become a mainstay mode in future Halo games? I say yes.
Of course it did. You
But I
have it
think
in
every
every. Yeah, you have it.
uh,
Like I want to say it's in 4, 5, and
uh,
Infinite.
I feel like pretty much every single game could deal with a horde mode. There's pretty much no net negative to putting a horde mode into any type of video game.
Well, it's like you already got all the maps. You already got all the enemies. All you have to do is program it to be like wave based, and like even if the servers shut down, at least people have that in the campaign to fuck around with.
Yeah, I remember the first game I ever played that had a horde mode was not Gears of War 2. You want to know what it was?
It was
You're not going to be able to guess it.
probably not
You ready?
Pikmin.
Enter the Matrix on the original Xbox.
You're gonna have to explain that one to me. How the fuck
So
does
there
that
is
even have a horde
an
mode?
Enter the Matrix. You could enter in cheat codes to go to secret levels, and one of the secret levels you could go to is the hallway with all the doors.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, one of the doors you could open up and take you to a room that would just have infinitely spawning enemies coming into it that you could fight forever.
That's cool.
Yeah, I remember that being really cool. I also remember
that'd be like popping in Path of Neo, and all of a sudden you have like a secret level where you can fight the Mr. Smith boss fight.
Path of Neo was not as good as Path of Neo was not as good as Enter the Matrix. Enter the Matrix was a
Yeah,
better
but it was
game.
a start. It was how Enter the Matrix was made.
No, it wasn't.
It's
Path
still
of
a good
Neo came
game.
out. Path of Neo came out after Enter the Matrix, homie.
I thought it came out before.
No, it came out after for sure.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Still a good game.
Anyway, Path of Neo is okay. I mean, I think the level where you start fighting giant ant people, that's a little out there.
It is, but it's fun.
And then there's a couple levels where
you fight a giant Agent Smith face at the end, I think.
I love that they had like it's so weird watching that, and then it's like, hi, we're the Wachowski brothers. Like the fourth wall break. Have you seen that cutscene where the Wachowskis like fourth wall break? They're like, hi, we made the Matrix, and we wanted to let you know that, like, the ending of the Matrix is actually Neo is Jesus or whatever it was. It was really weird.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what if you fought a giant Mr. Smith, like, or Agent Smith or what? I don't know. It was weird. That game was trippy.
Yeah, because they were like, yeah, we could have an ending like exactly like the movie with like a lot of explosions, a lot of lights. Let's get a little wild.
What did Bungie risk and gain by focusing on vulnerability over power fantasy? I think my opinion with that is it shows the dichotomy between Chief being able to endure while the humans have to persevere. It's like the humans are not strong. They can't dual wield SMGs and jump 18 feet in the air and fucking knock a brute out with one punch.
Human.
And it also shows you the difference between like ODSTs taking down a group of brutes. That's a fucking mission right there. Whereas with Master Chief,
I love the one where you're on the rooftop and like everybody dives on the brute chieftain to bring him down.
Wow, I actually didn't get to that part of the game, so I'm not sure. But it's funny that I was just talking about it.
Dude,
Yeah, I played like the
it's a
opening of
really cool
ODST.
cutscene because basically, like, the chieftain fucks up one of your buddies, and immediately all the other ODSTs dive on the fucker and kill him. And like everybody's like, where's Gunny? Guys, where's Buck? And like you see an arm reach out from under the chieftain. He's like, get this thing off of me.
That's awesome. That's amazing.
Dude, we gotta play ODST. ODST
Yeah,
is
yeah. If I ever
so
get the
fun.
Master Chief Collection again.
It's only a download away.
All right, let's move on from Halo. Since I don't know a lot about ODST, we're just gonna move on real quick. Okay. Oh wait, hold on. Should I sing my gay little Halo song?
Your Newgrounds from back in the day.
Yeah, my gay little Newgrounds Halo song.
Yeah, go ahead, check your Halo song.
Oh, you sure?
Go ahead. Go
Okay, okay. Well, yeah, let's do it. Okay, I'll sing my gay little. This is intermission for anyone
from the bathroom.
For everyone that wants to go get some soda pops and some candies and stuff. Go for it. I'm gonna sing a gay little Halo song. Okay, here we go. And I actually don't originally remember who wrote this song. If you guys can find it and let me know, that'd be great. Okay, here we go. Da 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 da. Yeah, if I could. And hey there, Robert, what's it like being an asshole when you ruin the second game with your religious backstory hassle? We want cheat, not to side with Daily, because they're fucking weak. And oh, there's Halo 1, 2, 3. The only good ones are that trilogy. And overhyped as they may be.
Stream is glitching out.
Oh no, the stream's glitching out. Oh yeah, they still take a hold of me. They still take a hold of me. Hey there, guilty spark. What's it like being a talking orb? You sit around and shoot the shit, cause really there's nothing to live for, cause you float around with nothing much to do but good attitude. And hey there, Sergeant Johnson. What's it like being a black guy? Is it cool as it looks in the movies? Because I'm thinking of giving it a try, but see, you die at the end of Halo 3, and death ain't for me. And oh, my Xbox needs to play every Halo day, yeah, every day. And even when I am away, it plays and 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 it plays. But I hate it when people make fun of you and you even have your own Mountain Dew and you know that's something even Jesus cannot say. Oh, Master Chief, you make me hot in ways I never ever thought, and I'd touch your plasma pistol any day. And yeah, you may be overhyped, but you keep me awake at night and I'm playing all the time. I feel so gay, and you're to blame. Hey there, Master Chief, what's it like being so epic when the Covenant tries to kick your ass, but goddamn, they just don't get it. You're all like, I'm gonna fucking rape your face, and they're all like, Jesus fucking Christ. And you're all like, get the fuck out. And they're like, oh shit, that guy's a beast. All right, that's the song. What, did our stream get canceled?
It kept breaking. It kept cutting out as you.
Oh no, is our stream over then?
No, I don't think. I don't know why it was happening. It just kept cutting you off.
Wait, so my song got ruined?
Yeah.
No, I just sang the fucking
maybe
thing.
It'll sound all right if it goes back through. I don't know.
Fuck.
For some reason, it just kept like it kept not picking you up for no reason.
What the fuck? Are you serious? God damn it! I just sang that whole fucking song. Yeah. Why is it every time we try to put music in this fucking podcast, it keeps fucking up?
Music sucks.
God damn it! All I wanted to do was sing a gay little Newground song from 2009. Is that too much to ask for?
We'll save it to when we're streaming ODST or something.
Whatever.
Sing it again.
I fucking hate my wife.
I don't even know why the fuck it was cutting off.
I said I hate. I said I hate my wife.
No, you don't.
What are you talking about?
No, you don't.
What do you mean?
Jack, you love your
What?
wife.
I didn't say that. I said I hate my life. I'd never say that about my wife.
Hmm?
I said I hate my life.
Jack,
What is?
why do you look so sad then?
Don't go where you can't follow, okay, buddy?
You mad that I fucking Silent Hill 2'd you?
Then why are you crying? Oh yeah, I forgot that. Why are you crying? I'm crying because I
James,
thought
why
it
do
was
you
so.
look so sad? Because I think you're a fucking bitch.
Because
I
I
fucking wish
fucking
I killed you sooner. Whoa,
wish I'd done it
James,
sooner.
really? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not upset. What, should they have had Guy Seegey voice Master Chief?
Chief, mind me asking what you think you're doing on that ship? Sir,
I'm going.
I'm looking for my wife.
It's like at the beginning of Silent Hill. There's just this giant crashed spaceship in the fucking parking lot.
Angela's talking to this 7-foot Goliath bedecked in armor.
What are you
I'm not
doing? Are
crazy.
you?
At least I don't think I am.
She gives him a fucking plasma sword and is like, I think you should keep a hold of this, like an energy sword instead of a knife.
If I kept it, I don't know what I'd do with it.
You know, if you ignite that energy sword, you get the in water ending if you ignite that energy sword too much. Awesome.
That Pyramid Head is running around.
No, it
chasing
would
with a
be
grab
no, it would
hammer.
not be Pyramid Head. It would be Monitor Head.
Oh, no.
It would be Monitor Head with the big ass
It's
crab hammer.
Guilty Head.
Guilty head. Oh, I wonder why he has that head. I wonder if he feels something about it. Oh my god, Guilty Head. Oh my god. That actually sounds like a cool name, Guilty Head. That sounds like the name of my fucking metal
That
band.
sounds like a shameful sex act.
Yeah, the guilty head. Yeah, right next to
give that for an apology, just to let bygones be bygones.
right. And then the other one, the Heretic Brute, which is one of my favorite sex positions. The Heretic Brute. Yeah, it's where you or the plasma grenade.
Oh god.
Oh, I got another one. The shotgun punch.
The shotgun punch.
Oh, here's another sex act.
The running riot.
Okay, here's another one. The blood gulch. Yeah.
Kilimanjaro.
Killing it. The steak-tacular. Beef curtain-tacular. Beef-tacular.
Sniper spree.
Nice. These are all sex acts that we're doing in our
Very
Halo.
very dirty sex acts.
that we're doing our Halo porn called Halo Analversary. Halo Anal. That's too good.
Master Skeet Collection.
Oh god, what was the name? Oh yeah, our character, Mistress Cheeks.
Yeah, Mistress Cheeks.
Mistress Cheeks, bro. Yeah.
Better than Master Cheeks, Mistress Cheeks.
Instead of taking off her helmet at the end of the first game, she takes off her pants and shows off her fat ass.
That'd be great. You know,
I hope
I
my
always get bent out of shape towards people who get bent out of shape about AI anything. It's just a fun little toy. Just fucking stop taking it so seriously.
Not only that, but you want to know what it really reminds me of? It reminds me of you know who Buster Keaton is?
Yeah.
Buster Keaton had this whole thing where, and I think this is Buster Keaton. If I'm wrong, then correct me on it. But he would be like, "Oh, silent movies are real cinema. If you make movies with talking in it, it completely gets rid of the idea of cinema." And he was sitting here saying that talking in motion pictures was the worst thing that ever happened to films. Meanwhile, it's the standard. And essentially, you arguing about AI, it's like somebody arguing about silent movies. Or it's like going, what's that? You're a writer? You use a word processor? You don't write on a typewriter? You're not a real writer. You're not a real writer. You have to have a
that fucking elitist nonsense.
You have to have spell checks, spell your words out for you're not a real writer. You don't actually know how to write unless you can spell androgynous, unless you can spell, hyporic hemophilia spongiform encephalopathy without using a fucking a spell check. You don't actually know. You're not a real writer. And I hate that. It's like, just because we create,
I'll extend the olive branch. I get people getting bent out of shape when they take a piece of artwork and AI over it and say fixed, or if they're trying to push this like 30-second animation, like this is the future of movies and cinema, when it's just some shitty, barely working program trying to figure out like a vague plot for the monkey brain to clap.
Is when I sit there and I curate an AI image that takes me like, a couple dozen renders to get right. And it looks great. And then people get one look at it and they go, oh, that's easy. You made that in 30 seconds. And it's like, actually, no, it took me like an hour. And then
it's
my response to that is
to get these prompts to work for you.
My response to that is, if it's so easy, go make the exact same image I made right now. And what do they always, oh, I'm not doing that. Oh, I'm not. And it's like, won't do it or can't do it. And that's the real fine line. Won't use AI or can't use AI, Yeah. And I think a lot of people, it's like it's like that song, Kill the Beast. Well, we don't, or what is it? Well, we fear what we don't understand because it scares us. Like you don't understand it. So you're like, oh, kill the beast, kill it. We don't understand it. That means it's scary. And also I'm going to say this, when AI takes over, I'm going to be the first okay, in the movies, when there's one guy that gets offered by the evil AI to become a cyborg and turn on all of his friends, that's me. Okay, I'm going to be that. I'm going to turn into the cyborg, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to start telling you guys about how you should get rid of the old flesh and accept the new flesh. And then I'll probably get killed with
I'm so fucked up right now. One sec.
Maybe we should leave the call and rejoin it.
Maybe.
Here, let me leave and then I'll rejoin.
Yeah, I don't know how long this has been going on for, too. This is fucking scaring me.
But I'm back. I'm back in the New York Jews. New York Jews. New York Jews. Hello?
Yeah, I'm just listening right now.
They call me the seeker. I've been searching far and wide. I won't get to get what I'm after. What are you after? Like, I don't get that. He says, I won't get to get what I'm after. I won't get to get what I'm after until the day I die. Well, what are you getting after? And you know what else I hate about that song, The Seeker? He says, I met Bobby Dylan. Don't call him Bobby Dylan. Just call him Bob Dylan. You act like you're on a first name basis with the fucking guy. You don't even know him.
I think it's back to normal. Okay, I think we're good.
Well, my point is
what happened there?
And that song.
I hope that doesn't go on the whole episode. But,
and that song.
Yeah, what were you saying?
I was saying in that song, The Seeker, where he's like, they call me the Seeker. My issue is he won't get to get what he's after until the day he dies. What the fuck is he after?
Heaven?
What? How is he going to get that?
Dying?
No, well, yeah, but if he's a seeker, so what? If he knows that, then why doesn't he just fucking,
Because he'll go to hell.
Well, then I don't know, man. That song sucks. And then also, I was bringing up the fact that he said, I talked to the Beatles, or asked the Beatles, I asked Bobby Dylan, and it's like, don't call him Bobby, call him Bob. All right, you don't know him.
That is a big fucking insult.
Yeah, it's like you're just gonna call him Bobby Dylan. It's like, dude, if I walked up and I said, "Hey, Bobby," Bob Dylan would be like, "What? What are you talking to me? Do you want money? Oh, I guess I can give you some money." My Bob
Jerry
Dylan.
Seinfeld.
No, this sounds like Jerry Seinfeld.
What's the deal with Bob Dylan?
What's the deal with 17-year-olds?
What's one more year?
What's one more year? Come on. At least I picked her up from high school. I could have told her to drop out.
She's already bleeding. My grandmother said where the river flows, you can play there.
Oh, no. Oh, That's what my grandma said, not me. Don't boo. Stop booing. It's
She
not
was
funny.
old-fashioned. She got married at 17.
I love how he was trying to tell people, it's like, don't laugh at Michael Richards. It's not funny. I'm like, that's what got us in this situation to begin with. Like, if people had just been laughing, he wouldn't have had to have pulled out his bit. I think he could have worked on that bit a little bit more. You know, I think
it's the best bit on the planet.
I think the issue wasn't
nobody should go their entire lives without hearing it.
It wasn't the material. I think it was really just the delivery, you know? If he had just been more cool on his head, you know, hey, 50 years ago, we would have had you upside down with a fork in your ass. You know, like, it would have been funny, like, you know, but he got a little too excited. He was like, okay, time for the big pun. Throw his ass out. He's a, you know, I'm not going to spoil it. If you guys want to know what the bit is, go look up Michael Richards.
Comedy.
There's I think the special is called Michael Richards Freaks Out. You should,
loses cool at the Laugh Factory.
Yeah, I think it's loses his cool at the Laugh Factory.
I always love like Dave Chappelle's reaction to that, and he's like, "Dude had a bad set."
He had a bad set. I mean, the black man in me was like, Michael Richards, how could you? But then the comedian part of me was like, man, he had a bad set. I mean, I think he could have worked on the material a little bit more. I think it's what they call tightening up the bit. I think he could have maybe tightened that one up.
Maybe made a few tweaks to it.
I mean, not all. I mean, you know, as a comedian, you could say the N-word. Fucking Louis C.K. said the N-word.
Yeah.
You know? Louis C.K. also like
beat off in front of a bunch of people, but we don't talk about it.
What was it? I was looking up stuff where it was like, did Justin Roiland deserve to be canceled? I'm like, oh, nah, that guy's fine. He didn't do nothing wrong. And then you look it up and it's like, he was like a weird, demented sex freak. And it's like, okay, maybe he did do a little bit more.
Maybe there was some cause for concern.
Well, the thing with Justin Roiland is they tried to be like, oh, he fucking abused. For one, he was in a battery charge where he may have been drunk and gotten into an argument with his girlfriend, and it escalated, and she called the police.
Wait.
What?
So he's not charging batteries?
No, he wasn't charging I know, that's what I thought at first, too. I'm like, why does anyone care about him charging batteries? You know, he's probably just trying to, you know, keep it going. But no, apparently it was charged with battery. Yeah. I was like, why does anyone care about a guy getting some salt and batteries? You know, like a little assault and battery is, you know. Oh, wait, I get it. Okay. Yeah, no, like Justin Roiland had a bit of a row with his girlfriend and was a little drunk. He may have been off the wagon, and then they settled it and they dropped it, and it's whatever. But then everyone turned it into she's a fucking rapist, and I'm like, well, I don't know about that.
I still think he's evidence at all.
He's a bit of a sex freak. Like he would like message women on Tinder and be like, "Hey, you're an ugly dumb bitch, haha, JK." It's like, I don't know. Yeah, no, I mean, he legit would be like, "Hey, you're an idiot retard bitch. I just want to let you know that, haha, JK." And I'm like, I don't think that works, Justin. Like, you can't just say,
Justin, pulling the girl's hair at the playground was something you did when you were 5, not 50.
Yeah, not when you're like 30 and you're still doing it at the playground. What? I'm just joking. It's your daughter. What?
Sorry, the rain got real loud all of a sudden.
Oh my god, dude. Is God himself trying to keep us from talking about Halo?
I mean, he's trying to float my fucking trailer down the river.
Okay, so let's do our bit. Rick and Halo. Okay, so you're Master Chief and I'm Mort Arbiter. Arbamort. Okay. Oh jeez. Oh, I'm not so sure about this, Chief. I mean, oh, jeez, this flood is a big deal.
Mortimer, we got to take the energy sword and jam it up my asshole, Mortimer.
Jeez, I'm not. Why would I want to do that? I mean, I don't know how that's going to help us fight the flood.
We need to finish the fight. Once you put the energy sword up my ass and turn it on, it'll cause a chain reaction, which will kill all the flood. It'll be like a frequency or something.
I don't think helping.
Brown note, Mortimer. He'll be the brown note.
I don't think helping you finish is the same as finishing the fight. I think you just.
I think you're not man. I think you're not man enough to do it.
Jeez. Well, I mean, you convinced
You're a
me.
big old pussy. You couldn't possibly finish me off, let alone the fight.
Like, just because my face looks like a vagina doesn't mean you have the right to point that out.
You know what? I honestly didn't think about it until you brought it up. Ha! Pussy face. Pussy face.
Hey, you're appealing to the lowest common denominator. I don't appreciate that.
Oh, come on. Say something about me.
Say something about what?
Say something about me.
Hey, why are you wearing that helmet to cover your fucking ugly face, you fucking faggot? Oh God. Okay, we have officially lost full control.
Oh God, where were we? ODST, right?
Yeah, no, we were just about to talk about fucking. Oh God, what is that fucking game called? Halo Reach. Okay, was Reach the most emotional peak in the Halo series? I mean, yeah, because all them motherfuckers died. Yeah, all of them died. Like, you know, I mean, I think
it's hard not to get emotional when you're like, here's your cool cavalcade of people. Oh, she's dead.
No, they're dead.
Dead too.
No, they're all dead.
Fuck. Stop. Why? Stop dying. God. Okay. Player character. What are you doing? Player character. What are you doing? Don't die.
Player character. Okay. How did Bungie use inevitably knowing Reach falls to build tension? Well, because it shows you the Titans falling.
Yeah.
It shows you a group of.
It shows you, like, it straight up starts the game with you checking up on civilians. So stakes are already there. You're literally in a place where they're just regular people.
Yeah.
Getting killed by Covenant in horrible ways.
What I love is, you know, you can actually shoot the civilians and your team will be like, Noble's gone crazy. Put him down.
Yeah, no, it's like shooting people in the beginning of Halo 1.
Yeah.
You kill people on the ship and they just take you out.
Which Noble team death hit you the hardest and why? I think when Cat gets shot through the back of the head, that sucks.
Cat's just mean because that one's mid-conversation, and up until that point, I think the only one who died was George.
Yeah, and George, what I didn't like about George's death was how you think that, oh, he made a big sacrifice.
It's kind of mean-spirited.
It's pointless. It's like, actually, it's completely pointless. He did nothing.
Yeah, like, straight up when you get back to the ground, like, Carter's like, yeah, I guess we should all feel so lucky. Big man thought he went out saving the world.
Yeah, exactly. But, like, it sucks because had George just waited a little bit, he would have realized, oh, wait, I shouldn't kill myself. It's not going to do anything if I do. You know?
Well, it's like, plus, not to mention, like, they didn't know how bad the issue was until the other ships started showing up.
Yeah.
Like, they were essentially fucked from the beginning. They just didn't have any idea.
Yeah, I mean, well, it was because it was like an entire orbital shock drop troop or whatever. Like, yeah, it was.
Yeah, because I love as soon as that one, like, Covenant carrier snaps in half, you see, like, 4 other ones pass through portals.
Yeah, and it's just like, oh, fuck.
Like, hey, buddy.
Yeah, I still think Cat dying sucks because I liked how, and this is the one time the trailers did this. So the trailers actually showed Cat surviving on her own, right? So I think they were trying to set up the idea that, hey, Cat's actually going to be with you through the whole game. So when she dies before that type of moment, you know, before that lone wolf moment where you're fighting by yourself, she died, and it's like you were expecting her to maybe be with you through the whole game, and then when she's killed, and then not only that, but there's a hole through her visor. You know, there's no getting up from that. She's fucking dead.
Yeah, she doesn't walk that off. Which is,
and of course,
I do love. People bring up all the time that the most of the deaths in Reach are ironic. Which is like George died thinking he was saving the world. Cat, the most free and aware thinker, the most clever of the bunch, gets shot in the back of the head. She didn't even see it coming.
Yeah.
Emil, he gets taken out like because he's too busy to pay attention who's sneaking up behind him in a fight.
Yeah.
Carter, how is his ironic?
Doesn't he give like an order? He's like, I'm going to let myself die. Follow that order or something.
No, because essentially, like, Carter kills himself taking out a scarab so Noble 6 can pass through safely.
Yeah.
He kamikazes the scarab. Maybe that's his irony. He was the team leader, but he didn't die like the last.
Yeah. Maybe. I mean, who knows? Like, there's always some poetic license to Halo Reach.
But I think all the deaths are handled very well. My favorite is Emil's because essentially he gets laser sworded in the back and he's like, oh yeah, I'm ready, come get some. He dies on him and kills the elites.
I fucking love that. Okay, how does the customization of your Spartan make the ending feel more personal? Well, because you see your helmet in the sand.
Yeah, well, you build up this Spartan throughout the whole entire game. You pick all your favorite armor, you make him look as close to what you think your ideal Spartan is. And then the final moment you get with him is him tearing off the helmet and basically getting fucking gangbanged.
And I loved it because he did something no other character has done in the game. He dual wielded a shotgun with an assault rifle. So he dual wielded two. Yeah, I really like that.
Yeah. I
if only they had let you dual wield.
Is that he died alone.
Yeah, I really wish they would, because like the whole game they talked about how, oh, you're a lone wolf, and then at the end of it you are the lone wolf, you know. Yeah. I really think that in that last level, lone wolf, wouldn't it have been cool if they let you dual wield?
Yeah, it would.
That would have been really cool.
Like, I hated the fact that they took out dual wielding from, like, ODST makes sense. Reach,
yeah, you're playing as...
And every game after, it doesn't make sense to take out dual.
Well, you want to know what really doesn't make sense in Reach?
They did it for the fucking MLG fags who want balance, whatever that
not only that, but
means anymore.
In Halo Reach, there are elites that dual wield plasma rifles. Oh,
they can do it. I know, it pisses me off.
They can do it. Oh, they can do it just fine, but we can't. It's like, what the fuck is that all about? Like, that's such bullshit. Also, I do have one other big problem with Reach.
What's that?
So they have all this customizable armor that lets you have a completely unique Spartan, and it's locked behind a progression wall.
Yeah.
A progression wall you can't grind out in single player. You have to play multiplayer, and I didn't like playing multiplayer.
No. That is actually wrong. Original Reach, you could grind it out in campaign, multiplayer, firefight, and you could unlock armor that way.
Okay.
They fixed it in Master Chief Collection, but originally in Master Chief Collection, the only way you could progress through the trees was playing multiplayer.
That's really lame.
They
I can't believe
Master Chief Collection because they added little missions you could do to unlock points. Therefore, you could unlock Spartan armor for Reach.
Oh no! Is it like the today's daily mission? Get 15 headshots or something like that?
Yeah.
Oh
it's
God.
Better than nothing. At least it lets you just play the game now.
What they should have done, and this is going to be a fucking
lot of things.
This is what they should have done: is they should have let you have all of the armor right off the bat.
I know, like Halo 3 and Halo 2, like in Halo 1, they pretty much just gave you a bunch of armor options to mess with.
Well,
and
Halo 1
added a bunch more in, but with
Halo
Reach,
1 gave you
they didn't give you anything.
Yeah, and Halo Reach, you had to. I hate that because it's just like, dude, come on, the game is like fucking 10 years old. I got used to it,
and I got everything unlocked now. So
I just feel I feel entitled to content. I hate having to unlock shit in a game, especially when it's like an older game and this content was for multiplayer.
When they're locking it out, but behind an arbitrary progression wall, which wasn't there in the first place.
Yeah, I just let me have all the armor, and it's like, no, you can't, and it sucks because then you feel like you can't really customize your Spartan for single player, and it's like, I really wish they could have just let you do that. It would have made single player a lot more meaningful if you had a full, like, unique Spartan, but nope, of course not, you know?
Like I said, they added it back in, and it's at least functional now, but I do agree, it was stupid to, like, essentially hamstring your video game because for whatever reason you didn't think, oh, maybe for this years-old game that came out when all these guys were teenagers, maybe we should at least give them the means to recreate their character from that game. I don't know.
Yeah. Does Reach's gameplay represent the peak of Bungie's design craft? No, I think Halo 3 does.
Halo 3 is the peak of its design craft. I think Reach is different enough to where it has its own.
There were like moments in Reach though where I had like Capra Demon fucking moments where it's like,
oh yeah,
the game like just throws the shit at you that there's no way you can really anticipate what's going to happen. It just happens. And it's like, unless you went in with knowledge that something is going to jump out of this door and kill you, you would have no way of being like, there's a part in Halo Reach where you literally walk down a set of stairs and like, elites with fucking swords just come out at you. And it's like, they totally surprise you. And it's fun. But at the same time, it's kind of fucking annoying because they don't really give you any warning. You know, there's no. It's just boom, all of a sudden it's there. You know.
Yeah, you're in a situation where you're about to die. Good luck, fucko.
How do you feel about the final mission? Was it the perfect send off? Honestly, I thought Lone Wolf inflated the difficulty and it was too hard. I wish they would have left it easy.
The difficulty, I do agree, is inflated, but that's mostly because the whole fight, your fucking helmet's cracking the whole time.
Yeah, but I feel like
you're getting weaker as you play.
I guess I just feel
which I don't mind. Personally, I don't mind. I thought Lone Wolf was a good send out for Reach.
For Reach, yeah. Now for Halo as a franchise, I'm not so sure about that.
It's not the best.
All right, now we gotta fucking talk about. You know what we gotta talk about?
Oh, we're going on to the next one.
Yeah, what it was. Okay, wait, hold on. How long have we been streaming for?
We've been going for about 2.5 hours.
Okay, like if we have to cut it soon because of any glitches or whatever, hey, we did it our best. We don't have to get to like fucking 4 hours.
Yeah.
Did 343 Industries succeed in humanizing the Master Chief, or did it go too far?
I think it did a decent job at trying.
Okay.
It's
what does that
better
mean?
than 5 story for the most part.
I only played like the first level of 4. I don't remember any of the story.
Well, good thing we're not going over like Halo Wars or anything, or else neither of us would know what the fuck was going on.
Yeah. Halo Wars, more like fucking terrible war.
Humanize Chief and also like humanize Chief in Cortana's relationship. Because at that point, they're definitely more than just AI and partner. Like,
are you implying that there is a love? I'm sorry. I never fucking once ever bit that. You mean to tell me they're lovers? How could you be in love with
I never said lovers. They said lovers. They made it romantic.
That's so fucking lame. That's like... Well, that's like the lowest common denominator of what the relationship could be. It can't be brother and sister. It can't be people that feel similar, like they're experiments that have gone on too long. They can't be people that feel like they were both like co-opted into something they didn't ask for. No. They're in love. Oh, come on. Gag me with the
fuck is wrong with love?
There's nothing wrong with love,
jaded douchebag.
But it's like
now I'm gonna fight you just on the principle that you hate love. Fuck you.
Watching Cortana and Master Chief fall in love is like watching fucking a brother and
watching
it's
you
like,
staring lovingly at your toaster.
No, it's you know what it reminds me of is it reminds me of like an anime where there's like a brother and a sister and they get along really well throughout the first like 2 seasons, and then in season 3 they're like, oh, by the way, they actually have feelings for each other. And you're like, wait, no, ew, no, no, like, I don't want this. I just
don't worry. In the next season, they'll bring up the fact that they're not blood related. It'll go back.
Oh, of course, yeah. They'll retcon that in there to make it even more obvious. Oh God, no, thank you. Fucking seriously,
I can watch garbage like that without even blinking. I got bulletproof fucking. I can't get affected by anything.
The reason you're not blinking is because you can't close your eyes to look away from it.
Yeah, because brother Master Chief is about to fuck sister Cortana.
Oh Jesus! This is the part where Andy Pants would say, "And this stream is private."
and we're done.
And we're done.
What the fuck was that? That was some woke homo nonsense.
What? Hey guys, Andy Pants Gaming here with some woke homo nonsense.
He get back to you on when he wants to stream next? Man, I miss
I
him.
have no idea. I know that I think he mentioned he's been like really busy, so I'm not trying to push that. I mean, he's got a big
No, I know.
schedule.
I just want to fucking hang out with him.
Yeah,
He
I
hasn't
wonder
asked me
if
to play games or anything recently.
yeah, I know. Well, my fucking internet's been on the fritz, so I've just been playing Oblivion. No, it's so funny how
everything's on the
like
fritz. Your
we're
Oblivion's on the fritz. Your internet's on the fritz.
everyone loves to shit on Andy Pants, and it's so funny because people have talked about like how Andy Pants is like this mastermind grifter, and I'm like, no, he's just an honest guy that
He's just some fucking dude.
yeah,
Of
he's just
course
some
he's not
dude
gonna
that's
say everything
he's a
the
gamer
exact way
and
that he wants to say it.
he's like really ignorant to a lot of the stuff that people say that he's like a part of. He's completely ignorant to it, and it's like I don't know. He's honestly just a true blue gamer, you know. Like
He's just a dude who's trying to have fun,
he's
reminiscing about yesteryear.
he's one of the more honest YouTubers and stuff that I've seen, especially with video games. Like no ulterior motives from that guy. He is what you get, you know. Andy Pants is what you get. What he presents, that's what he's all about. And there's nothing to really figure out. He's just, you know, and it's like honestly, I think that's what makes Andy Pants like such a decent guy to watch is because you know he's really not hiding anything. He's about as genuine. You know, it's like there's no layer like with Hackman.
Yeah, he's
there's like
got
a weird
an obvious political bent, but at least he's not trying to fucking hide it from you.
Well, that's what I mean. Like with Ackman tries to play both sides, but Andy Pants is like, no, I'm one way, I'm this way, that's how I am. And it's like, boom, like you know where he's at, you know where he stands, you know what to expect, you know? Whereas with Ackman or, oh God, who's that other guy? G-Man Lives. You know, it's like,
yeah.
it feels like they'll flip flop depending on what fucking day of the week it is and who's asking them to make a video.
They'll flip flop depending on what they've been told to fucking like that.
Did you see? Did you see like G-Man Lives posted a video about how Star Wars Outlaws isn't as bad as you think it is? It's like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Of course, it's a bad game. How much money
did Star Wars Outlaws pay you, man?
Apparently, he said they didn't pay him anything, and I'm like, you didn't. It's
then
like,
he's fucking stupid.
Yeah, then you're an idiot.
Because either he's lying or there's no way they didn't pay him.
Well, not only that, but why would you put your neck out there and talk about a shit game by a shit company for what? What's the fucking point? Like at that point, it's not a privilege. It's not a privilege to get an interview from Ubisoft when they're
The only time that I would like accept like G-Man's defense of Outlaws is if he was like a true blue dyed in the wool, like I love everything Star Wars no matter what type guy. But no, he's not like that.
No, it's just it felt just really weird. Games. Yeah, I didn't understand it. But that's the thing with those YouTubers, man, is like you don't know, like they say they're one thing and then it actually I am that, but I'm also all this other stuff on the side. And I don't like that. That's why like Andy Pants or the other guy, like Almighty Lolly, like they're just honest. Like they're not trying to come at it from some angle like, oh, I'm just one of you guys. I'm just one of you.
Make you think the way they think. They're just telling you how they think.
Yeah, it's not making you think a certain way. It's telling you how they think. Exactly. That's a great way of putting it, you know? And it's so funny because, you know, it's like, I don't necessarily know if Andy Pants would like Almighty Lolly or if Almighty Lolly would like Andy Pants, but it doesn't matter because it's like, they coexist in their like sort of genuine space, and I'd like to hope that we kind of get there too with our channel, or not ours, but your channel that I'm guest starring on. Like I'd like to think people.
I'm never not going to be honest, and come on, man, we built this city on rock and roll.
Yeah, even though that song is terrible. Yeah, you hate that song too.
We built this city.
We built this city on gay butthole. Okay, so now we're going to talk about what I actually wanted to talk about this entire time.
Halo 5?
I'm going to talk about the Game Dude, and how we're going to take the Game Dude's theme song for our channel.
I don't want to do that.
They are the Dead Wars. They are so rude. They are the gamers with a bad attitude. The stream cut out when I sang that. Huh?
No, Game Dude showed up to my house with a 12 gauge.
Whatever. What is he doing with that? Was he going to show you how it works with dinosaurs?
He's going to shove it up my butt.
There's this one part where he was like that. Wait, he's going to shove it up your butt like the end of My Bitter, or not My Bitter End. My Bitter End is a good band.
Nah,
I
have you ever
spit,
seen
I
the
spit,
opening scene to Crank 2 High Voltage?
you ever see the ending to I Spit on Your Grave?
Yeah.
That movie sucks. I will never. And then I
Which
found out
one,
there's
the
like
remake
fucking
or the original?
all of them, dude. That whole entire fucking franchise. I can't believe it's a franchise, but yeah, I Spit on Your Grave fucking
So many
sucks,
I
bro.
spit on your like how many rapists are in, you know what? That's actually a dumb question. There's too
Yeah,
many.
there's too many exactly. Well,
Way too fucking many.
the fact that it's like, oh, they're like, oh, well, don't worry, she gets revenge for being raped, and I'm like, yeah, in the most unrealistic, cartoony ways possible. It's like they rape her realistically, and then in the end, she does a bunch of wily coyote fucking bits to kill them. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I don't think it treats the subject material with as much gravitas as it probably should, considering what the movie's about. But then again,
Yeah.
what do I know? What the fuck do I know? I'm not a movie critic, even though I kind of want to become one. If you can't tell from our theme song,
Mhm.
you know, welcome to the Glitch Museum.
Yeah,
You know,
I gotta figure out how to get that working without like
yeah, and the
no
fact that
whales.
I can't believe I sang that song and it fucking fucked up. I'm so pissed off
Who knows?
about
Maybe
that.
if you watch the VOD back, it'll be fine.
Yeah,
It
I
might
mean,
just
I
been
will.
screwing up because my YouTube was fucking up.
All right, so anyway, tell me everything bad about Halo 4.
Everything bad about Halo 4.
Yeah.
Jesus, they added sprint. I fucking hate that. I didn't even like it as an armor ability in Reach. The fact that literally every fucking gun like just starts feeling the same after a while. All the new Forerunner weapons don't feel different at all. They just feel like new versions of a shotgun, the battle rifle, the machine gun. It's just crap. I liked the mech walkers that you could get, but
Oh yeah, Mech Walker. I do. I actually played with that in multiplayer. I thought the Mech Walkers were fucking cool.
yeah, the mech walker was cool. The ending level where you're in the giant like F-16 was pretty cool. I liked all the maps where you were like driving across, like you had to get to a place, like either run away from explosions or get to a place pretty quickly.
I heard Halo 4 had a lot of problems with what? No, I think it was Halo 5 that had problems with ammo. It was like you ran
Yeah.
out of ammo all the time.
Yeah, that was another problem. It wanted you to like switch your weapon every 5 seconds.
Nah.
Another thing. They went through the effort of like giving a reason for other Spartans to be there, like because you literally have the Spartan 4s in Halo 4,
Okay.
but for whatever fucking reason, it's all relegated to Spartan ops, and you don't see another fucking Spartan throughout the entire goddamn game unless it's Palmer, literally just snidely jeering at you, just like, you're the Master Chief? I thought you'd be taller.
Oh
Some shit like that.
yeah, that. I thought you'd be tall. Which game is that in?
I think that's in 4. I think Palmer, like, says something like that to Chief.
No, they
Like,
do.
just
They
be a
say I
snide
thought you'd be
dick, I
tall.
guess.
Dude, that's what I don't get. Is she's like, I thought you'd be taller. He's fucking 7.5 feet, right?
He's the same size as you!
Like, what? Don't you think that's tall enough? Being 7 feet, don't you think that's as tall as like he should be? I mean, like, how much bigger could he get?
No. Women want 8-foot men with 8-foot cocks, apparently.
Apparently, well, I'm sorry, but that doesn't happen. And Master Chief doesn't even have a penis.
Yes, he does.
No, he got it removed.
No, he does. He has
No, because part of his Spartan.
No, shut up. I
No,
have
part
to
of it-
believe he has one.
No,
I
part
have
of
to
his.
believe, okay?
You can't be a Spartan unless they circumcise you.
Well, it's not like they're cutting off the whole thing.
Well, that's the thing is he flinched when they were doing it, and they accidentally
Look,
stick
just admit that you have a micro penis, Chief. No, totally. They botched a circumcision.
No, they botched
Chief, you
the
have a
circumcision.
micropenis.
That's what happened. It wasn't. I don't have a micro. It's like the
My
steroids.
penis was stolen by the flood.
Yeah, his penis was stolen by the flood. That makes sense. You know. Okay. So the character saying, "I think you'd be taller." You know, I guess that's trying to make the character endearing, but you're literally
Like I said, I'm
persisting-
not fully confident that that's what she even says. She just
No,
says
I
something
know
along
there's a
those
scene where
lines.
she says, I thought you'd be taller. I know for a fact that was in one of the games.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even understand how is that supposed to be endearing? You're shitting all over a legacy character with this new character nobody cares about that hasn't earned their place.
It's like the reason you do that sort of character moment is so you give them a comeuppance later where they have to come to terms. Oh, this guy really is the cock of the walk.
Yeah.
This guy is the guy.
Does that happen?
Like, for whatever reason, with modern writing, especially if it's a female character, they are so scared to have that moment where they come to terms with the fact that, no, I am not the guy, but this guy can help me be the guy.
You know what I think it is? It's they're literally afraid of women. It's like they're scared of women, so they handle women with kid gloves because they assume women can't handle.
No, you're equal. You're all equal.
You're equal. You're equal. Everyone's equal. It's like, guys, stop being so afraid of women. It's like women are just like us. Like, they can roll with the punches. If they're soldiers, they can roll with the punches. That's why they're soldiers. But it's like they assume that, no, women are delicate. We have to protect them. We can't let them struggle or be diverse or
Which
deal
is
with.
ironically the opposite of what they tell you to your fucking face.
It's like you're trying to present women as equal, but yet you're so afraid of offending them that you end up treating them with kid gloves. It's like in G.I. Jane. Have you ever seen that movie, G.I. Jane?
God.
It's about a woman that wants to. It's a woman that wants to join the Marines, and there's a part of the show where it's like these men are doing a wall where they climb up the wall, and they give her a woman's box, and it's a box that she's allowed to use to climb up the wall that nobody else has to because she's a girl and she doesn't want it. But then they're doing the exercise where they're going up the wall, and her teammates purposely don't help her up. So she's forced to use the box to get up it. And they're doing it to kind of rub it in their face. Like, you're not fucking one of us, And it's like, it shows that moment, but it's like, it would almost be like in the movie, they give her the box and then they don't actually force her to use it. Or, you know what I mean? It's just weird. It's like, they're afraid of letting women be vulnerable or having women to have a moment where people treat them like,
they're so averse to allowing these characters have conflict. It's bizarre.
But then, if you don't want a character to have conflict, why are you making them a soldier?
Yeah, why are you making them have an attitude that is unbefitting of somebody with an attitude problem?
Yeah, and it's like, I don't understand, because they were able to do female characters in Halo have always been strong. Cortana was always strong. Miranda was strong.
Miranda went out in fucking style.
Yeah, she dual-wielded pistols at one point, didn't she?
No, she did the dual-wield shotgun and a pistol, because she was surrounded by elites.
Yeah, and then when they killed her, did she survive Halo 3 or did she get killed?
Nah, she dies.
Yeah, I thought so. But that's the thing, it's like...
She gets
it's like...
spikered in the back.
Yeah, Cortana, Miranda, Bowhammer, all females, all awesome, all cool in their own regard and powerful. And two of them die. And it's like, they don't make any special fucking, whoa, they died. Oh, it's like, no, they just die. They're just like anyone else. They're soldiers. They don't get a fucking parade thrown for them. They don't die in some heroic way. Oh, she died, but she died saving the entire universe. And so her death was super graceful and becoming of a hero. They don't do that. They just die. It's the same thing with Kat. Kat got
the best parts of her memory blown out the front of her fucking nose.
Yeah, exactly. It's like she didn't go out gracefully, but now it's like, it reminds me of like Suicide Squad, that game where they shit all over the heroes. They literally have a scene where Captain Boomerang pisses on the Flash, and then when they go to kill Wonder Woman, they make it super graceful, super touching, super tasteful. And it's like, you guys are so fucking... It's either you're afraid of women...
Meanwhile, you got Batman, one of Kevin Conroy's last performances, and he just gets shot in the face after Harley Quinn shits all over him.
Yeah, and then they try to go, oh no, Kevin liked it. Kevin thought it was good. I'm like, yeah, I bet you fucking say that. I bet you wouldn't want to actually say what he probably thought, which was he didn't care. And he was just probably trying to make money for his fucking medical bills and shit. He was taking anything they gave him at that point.
Yeah.
Same thing with the guy that did Optimus Prime. It's like they had him, and then it wasn't his last thing, Callisto.
Oh, the actor for Optimus Prime passed away.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I didn't. You just start crying. Like,
Sad.
Yeah, I think he passed away in like one of his last performances with Callisto Protocol. Don't worry,
that.
I can be Optimus Prime. Here we go. I am Optimus Prime, leader of the Autobots.
It's not
bad, right? Right?
Not bad.
I am Optimus Prime, leader of the Autobots. Yeah, see, I can do it.
Yeah, add more of like a I'm to it. Like, I am Optimus Prime.
I am Optimus Prime, leader of the Autobots. Yeah, thank you. See, I could just be Optimus Prime. I could be Jacktimus Prime.
Jacktimus Prime.
Yeah, Jacktimus Prime.
Would that make me? Would that make me Fredatron?
Fredatron, yes, Fredatron. I remember my mom.
Prime.
My mom was like reading the back of the VHS box for the Transformers movie, and she was like, "The Transformers fight an evil villain, Unicorn." Kind of a lame name, Unicorn. I'm like, the bad guy's name is Unicorn. It's like, yeah, his name is Unicorn. It's Unicron. It's Unicron, Mom. You're ruining it.
Unicorn. Oh, Mom, you're so dumb.
It's like my mom when she was just like, "You have fun with your Star Trek and those grab-ons. It's the Klingons, Mom, not the grab-ons." God damn it. Get it right. You fucking old dusty bitch. No, I didn't say that, but if I'd said that to my mom, she would have belted me.
Naruto, where a little blonde child was turning into a buxom woman in the first episode.
What was the joke? Your mother's so fat that even Naruto can't believe it.
Man, it is weird to think about that. I watched a majority of Naruto with my parents in the room.
Yeah, that is. I mean, like, it'd be awesome to have your mom be like, "Oh, I sure hope he beats that. I sure hope that Rock Lee beats that Gary."
Oh, she was actually psyched when fucking Sasuke fought fucking what's the snake dick's name?
Oh, Orochimaru.
Yeah, when he fought Orochimaru in the Chunin exam.
What I didn't like about Orochimaru is they made him like sound out his S's. So he's like, "Yes, I just want Sasuke."
Yeah, I got a bit of a bigger grievance with Orochimaru. I don't like how they turned Pol Pot into a fucking good guy.
Yeah, like the dude that was literally like the Yosef Mingla.
Literally gleefully experimenting on people. He's a good guy now.
He's like
he
the
got
Nazi.
To live beyond his war crimes.
He's the Nazi doctor of the Naruto universe, and they're like, actually, he's a good guy now.
Yeah, straight up cool. Yosef Mangala, Naruto talks him into being a good guy, and everybody's just like cool with it.
It's like, meanwhile, he's like, well, I'm still going to sew people together. And they're like, fine, just make sure it's bad people. It's like, well, okay, sure, you know. I'm going to merge myself with a snake. Well, that sounds good. Just don't be evil about it. You know?
And don't you dare.
What I don't like about Naruto is when...
But then again, I like how it's stuck. Orochimaru is just a good guy now. And he doesn't do anything evil to my knowledge.
Could you imagine if they made like a Wolfenstein thing where they're like, everyone, we have a new person on our team. Who is it? Adolf Hitler. Like Adolf Hitler is like the main character.
Hello, everybody. BJ is seething in the corner, being held back.
I've learned my lesson, and I am on the good guy now. I am on the good. I want to stop the Nazis.
Of my ways.
I will personally take down the Nazi threat on my body.
The Nazis. Genocide them even.
Well, hold on, Hitler.
No, wait, Hitler.
Or they're like, actually, that's a great idea. Yes, we should all put them into concentration camps. Yes, that's a... Wow,
I have an awesome plan. I call it the next final solution.
Nice. The other final solution. Or better yet, the finaler solution.
The finaler solution.
That would be awesome. What if Hitler had gotten done doing all the, he had actually won, and he's like, okay, everyone, now we have our next plan. It's like, what? We're going to put ourselves into concentration camps. And it's like, well, I don't. We're gonna do that to our yes. It's like it's just a long con to get everyone to die. Like he wanted to kill
Get
everyone and
everybody to
then
kill themselves.
yeah, it's like now we will do what we need to and activate the Halo ring, and then we will go to heaven. Activating the Halo ring is just gonna wipe out all life in the universe. I don't know if we should do. No. It will transport us to the next level. I'm not so sure about. I don't know if we should.
I don't think that's true.
That's it. Get the Russians in here. They will replace the Germans as our new army. It's like what? And then the Russians come in and are like, get out of our way, you elite Germans. We are now the Führer's number one guy.
You
This
take a
is
look at it, and it's like a it's like a fucking Russian political commissar, then some babushka with a baby.
that'd be awesome. I would love a babushka, dude. Why is there not enough babushkas with babies in video games?
Usually because they die off.
Oh, that's
horrible
right.
ways.
They're always like there's no horde. There's always like a dragon following behind them that like they're like walking on a cobblestone street and then you see like a dragon
I
come
hope
down.
this giant dragon doesn't eat me and my little baby.
They should make a movie and it's about Hitler during World War II, but then dragons come out and then he uses the German army to kill all the dragons and then he's a hero.
It's just Hearts of Fire, but with Hitler as the main character instead of Christian Bale.
Hearts of Fire? You mean Rain of Fire?
Oh, sorry, Rain of Fire. What
Hearts,
movie? What?
Heartfire is the name of the expansion in Skyrim. Yeah. Anyway, what were you talking? Oh, yeah, Halo. So what about Halo 5?
Fucking garbage game. I don't think anybody will like disagree with me there. Like the fucking story's a mess. All the characters are not acting like themselves. They retcon people who have died in expanded material that was canon. Now all of a sudden it's not canon.
Okay.
Fuck me. Block was a huge missed opportunity. Like the whole lead up to Halo 5, like the whole trailers, what it made it look like the game was going to be was essentially you were either going to be Spartan Locke or Master Chief, or you were going to be swapping between them like Arbiter and Master Chief.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, and like in the whole crux of it was like, oh, Chief is AWOL, and you got to track him down, and you had all the fucking what was the web miniseries, like the audio drama that they made?
Oh, I cannot remember what that was called.
It was good. I remember liking it. The second season of it was meh.
Was it called like Diaries or something? Was it like ODST Diaries or something?
No, it was like Hunt for the Truth, I think.
Hunt for the Truth. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I tell you about the leaked like images I saw? They turned out to be fake, but I thought that there was going to be a big twist to Halo 5, and I was like, oh my god, that's the best twist ever.
Yeah, you're showing me like render images of like Master Chief all flooded out and shit.
Yeah, it was Master Chief, but he had a flood arm. And I was like, that would have been a great twist that actually Master Chief was infected by some variant of the flood, and maybe he was like chosen
he was
to become
infected the whole time, and he didn't even realize it.
Yeah, and so he has the infection controlled, so only one arm is flooded out. Yeah. You know, like that would have been a really
like
interesting.
Alex Mercer.
Yeah, but it could have been like it's like I'm not. It's like don't you understand? You know, he's like I'm not going to become a flood. I'm the grave mind. You know, it's like I would become. You know, it's like I can't. I have to stop.
Yeah, but you see, the problem is that would have been really cool.
and then it's like maybe you could have it to where Master Chief is like cured of his flood. The flood is burned off of him, and then he gets a badass robot arm or something.
Like Cat.
Yeah, exactly. That would have been a cool callback. Oh shit. Well,
you're fine.
I guess the last thing we have to talk because Halo 5, I literally know nothing about it. I know that
unfortunately there's not a lot to talk about like Halo 5 because unfortunately I didn't really I at least played the multiplayer for 4, even though the balance, quote unquote, was completely fucked.
Those Call of Duty guys.
Fuck you. Not to mention the netcode in 5 was screwed up. Like I never really had much fun with the multiplayer in 5, unfortunately, because they tried to do too much. They made it advanced mobility like the fucking Call of Duty games at the time, which
That's so
all sucked.
lame.
By the way,
Yeah.
all of the multiplayer for those fucking Call of Duty sucked. I hate exosuits. Leave those to different games. That's not what a Call of Duty game is meant to play like.
Yeah, what was the first game that even had the exit? Oh, it's Titanfall.
Yeah,
Titanfall. That
technically
was the
Titanfall,
game.
but then
What's
it
weird
got
is
really
you know what?
popularized by Advanced Warfare.
You know what first person shooter game had advanced mobility before all of them?
What's that?
Brink.
Oh god.
Brink had a fucking first person.
Super excited for that game.
Dude.
Next episode, the Glitch Museum. Brink. He'll be
Yeah, that game was like the
20
Concord. That game was the Concord of its day. I mean, that game really was a lot like Concord.
Isn't Brink backwards compatible?
Why? It's fucking multiplayer only, bro. How the fuck would you even play it?
Oh god, I
Just
don't
go
even
single
know.
player.
Maybe I'm wrong, but I could have
No,
sworn
I mean-
Brink was backwards compatible.
That's ridiculous. It's like that'd be like, oh yeah, Chrome Hounds is backwards compatible. Oh, what? So I can play the fucking tutorial? That's like the only part of the game you have access to unless you play online. Oh, the servers are shut off. It's so stupid. I can't even believe it.
Fuck.
What? Are you gonna die?
Maybe. It is raining really hard.
Dang. Well, everyone, now it's become the glitch boat. Welcome to the glitch boat. Don't rock the boat. We'll keep the boat rocking.
It's like the fucking what's that cruise liner? The Love Cruise, the Love Boat.
That's the Catholic love boat. Oh, the Catholic love boat, full of hot Christian action that no one wanted you to see.
Jesus, wind whipping around.
The wind was whipping. It's because
This is cool.
It's because we're talking about Halo, and God is very upset that we're talking about his favorite franchise.
He's really mad that we didn't include him with the stream.
This episode really has been cursed. Cursed opening, cursed middle, cursed ending.
It could be worse.
Do you want to try to end it? I was going to say, when we end it, did you want to try to
briefly touch on Infinite? Because I have little to no knowledge.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. But I was going to say,
I completely fell off.
Is there any way you could try to get the song to play again for the ending, or should we just save it for the next time?
We'll save it for the next time. I'll have it figured out then.
Okay.
Then we can play it as an intro and an outro.
Yeah, if anything, we could try to do a test stream beforehand. You know, have a little proto stream. Okay, Halo Infinite. Why the fuck did they add a
sideways outside? What the fuck?
Why did they add a grappling hook?
Because Doom 2016 added one. It's a dumb question.
Oh, wait, there was a grappling.
Sorry, not Doom 2016. Doom Eternal.
Yeah, so they added a grappling hook into a game that had like no fucking. And apparently, the grappling hook like breaks the game pretty much immediately.
Yeah. Like,
I guess
from what I
you could
hear, it's a fun addition. It's just literally the whole game is like made easier if you use the grappling hook for like 5 seconds.
I saw like a thing where a
you
guy
can like pick shit up and throw it at people. Like you can zip like weapons to you really quick.
I saw a guy that just broke the end of the game. Like he was able to just skip to the last part of this level just by like using the grappling hook to go across the environment. And the AI is anytime you use the grappling hook, the AI gets really confused and like doesn't know what to do. Also, the AI is retarded in Halo Infinite. Like they don't try to dodge out of the way. They're not like jumping and diving. Like they'll just stand there and let you like shoot at them and run them over and shit. It's actually kind of crazy.
Oh.
Yeah, watch.
Like I said, I've never actually had my hands on Infinite. Like it's one of the only Halo games that I've never played.
Crobat.
Halo Wars.
Crobat had like a video on it that shows like the differences between the games. I'm pretty sure. I think it was Crobat. You should watch Crobat. He's awesome.
Crobat's okay. I've seen a few of his videos.
Well, he doesn't like do commentary. He just shows like footage of like what it was, what it is. You know.
I remember he has a video on Fallout 76 that's pretty good.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Hold on. Okay, let's get to this real quick. Did Infinite succeed in recapturing the Combat Evolved feel? No, I don't think so. It looks completely different than Combat Evolved.
Yeah, it's completely different.
How did the open
maybe
world?
Maybe the scale is like Combat Evolved because they made it into an open world.
How did the open world help or hurt the story pacing? I think, didn't everyone say that the world is just a forest? It's just forest planet. There's no snow. There's no lava. There's no.
Yeah, like I said, you're asking the wrong person. I got little to no infinite knowledge.
Does the Chiefs do it?
Like, oh
wait, we
could
bring up.
Disappointment for me that I just
We can
the whole entire franchise.
We can bring up the one thing we do know about Halo Infinite, which is they replaced Cortana with quirky theater kid Cortana.
I've never watched any of the cutscenes, so I don't know how bad she is.
God damn, dude, you have.
I
like,
memory hold it because I was like, this fucking series is dead to me, and I know I'm gonna be proven right as soon as Infinite flops.
I remember
Infinite
seeing
didn't flop, but it definitely lost all of its goodwill within the first 2 years.
I remember seeing my buddy's 9-year-old kid play Halo Infinite, and I'm like, oh, it's a game for babies. I'm like, it's a baby game for babies. Like, that's not how Halo should not be a game that babies play. Like, it's fucking shocking. And also, I feel like they just made it open world because they're not good enough to make it linear. It's the same thing with Gears of War 5. They're like, oh shit, we're not good enough to make this game linear. We don't know how to make a linear game. Let's just make it open world. We'll have the players create their own fun, which is such a fucking cop-out excuse. Creating your own fun. Oh yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, all that tells me is, like, you're not confident enough to give me, like, a set piece that's good enough for me to remember. So you just want the whole game to be, what's the term for it? Emergent gameplay?
Yeah, where it's like because you play it a certain way, certain things happen that are unique to you. But the problem with that is emerging gameplay still happened in the linear sets of Halo. It was just through the combat, not the level traversal. Yeah. You know, it was like because the levels were open-ended, it allowed you to go any direction you wanted. But the problem with free roaming games is it's this. You see a group of Covenant, you go over, you kill them, and then you're looking around the map for another group of Covenant to kill. That is not how Halo ever played. It was like you had an objective to do, and the Covenant were between you and that objective, not being the objective themselves. At no point in Halo did it ever go, hunt down this group of guys and kill them. Okay, now that you've killed them, hunt down this group of guys and kill. Like, I think in Halo Reach, they had a level where you had to blow up guns, but it's like, the Covenant were there to stop you from doing it. They weren't like the it was so lame. It's like I don't understand the whole free like open world free roaming exploration. That is not Halo. I'm sorry. It's not Halo. It's not Gears of War. You know, it's not really a lot of games. I feel like they just do that because they're not good enough. It's not that they don't have confidence.
They're not confident enough to make an entire structured level system for the game. So they just give you one big open area and load it up with a bunch of bullshit.
And it's not that they can, they just don't. It's that I think they can't. I think 343 Studios can't do it. They don't have the talent. They don't have the heart, the soul, or the talent to pull off a linear game. That requires them to it's almost like making a musical. Like you have to have all the musical numbers written out and in a certain order to have like but with the free roam game, it's like you're wandering around and you can find a different song from it. There's no coherency with the way it's all presented. It's all just, it's like selecting random selecting random on a playlist of music instead of listening to the album in chronological order. It kind of kills the theme of the album. You know, I feel like if you go into listening to some concept album and you listen to random songs, you're not really gonna that's like listening to The Wall, but with random different pieces of it. You're not going to get the full story if you don't listen to it in chronological order. And that's my big problem with free roam games, because it feels like, you're sacrificing the chronology, and because of that, it fractures the pacing, and then it's just eventually it turns into you roaming around looking for another group of enemies to kill. It becomes capture the outpost like in Far Cry 3. And I'm sorry, I didn't like it in Far Cry 3, I don't like it in Gears of War 5. I definitely don't like it in fucking Halo Infinite. That's why I don't want to play those games, because they don't appeal to me. You know, it's like they're Halo, but it's not Halo. It's not the type of Halo I want to play.
They're Halo in name only.
Yeah. So it's like
Halo in name and maybe a little bit in the looks department, but even then, it's just
it reminds me of
it
the
doesn't
thing.
have the soul. That
I think it's what they
I'm
call.
looking for. I know that's a cop out like thing to say.
Well, they call it. Isn't it called the Ship of Theseus?
Yeah.
Where it's like if you replace,
if you change enough parts of the ship, it is it really the same ship at the end?
The short answer is no.
Yeah.
It's not. You know, it's like it's called the same ship. But yeah, if you replace every single piece of a ship, it's not the same ship by the end of it. It's a new ship practically. It's just got the same name, and that's what's going on. I mean, and not only that, but like what is it like they put in didn't for Halo Infinite they put in like LGBT rainbow colored armor. Like what the fuck is that all about? Who's that for?
Oh god, yeah, they added like oh man. I don't get it. It's all just pandering. It's all just fucking pandering
to like less.
At this point.
You know what percentage of men play video games like on console?
I think it's like 70-80%.
It's like, yeah, it's 80% of console players are men, and yet they're making games with items that appeal to less than 1% of the fucking, gaming population. It's crazy. I mean, it's literally, it's beyond putting your foot in your mouth. It's like fucking swallowing your leg. Like come on.
Ignoring like the sort of like fucking sexism thing. Like even ignoring that, it's like it's all just pandering lip service. Like you know as well as I do that every one of these rainbow flags or one of these pride flags that means lesbian or fucking dog fucker or pedophile, every one of these things put in the game, nobody actually cares.
No.
The people even put it in the game for like political brownie points. They don't believe in any of this shit.
No. It's all posturing. It's all like virtue.
It's all posturing, peacocking, and fucking. It doesn't mean anything. It literally means nothing. It means less to these people than it does to us, and that's saying something.
Yeah, it's like it's like we seemingly care more because we actually go, hey, why the fuck is that in the game?
Because we know it's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, and it seems like they're more focused on pandering and doing like game battle passes and fucking. It's ridiculous. Like I don't understand it. I mean,
it's
apparently
all profit based, but they didn't realize in order to make a profit, they have to have a product worth selling.
They don't. It's like they don't. And I feel like Halo Infinite. I mean, it was fucked from the very beginning because they just. I've said it before. I'll say it again.
Even if you love Halo Infinite, I'll even say if I played the game, I might honestly love it. I just don't feel like I want to put money towards a company that I know doesn't have my best interest at heart. But it's like, even if I played Infinite and absolutely loved it, it's like the game essentially flopped after being a success. You don't recover from that.
No.
Like, even if they came out with another Halo tomorrow, they would have an uphill battle trying to convince people, no, we won't have the same fuck netcode, boring story, and terrible multiplayer as the last game. Trust us.
No, we won't focus on putting in trans flags and Black Lives Matter stuff. It's like, what the fuck are you doing with that? Like,
you may as well just put in a fucking hammer and sickle. Like seriously.
Yeah, seriously. It's like, put in a fucking hammer and sickle costume while you're at it.
Throw the Nazi flag in there for good measure. Those were
why not?
Too.
Sure, yeah, it's where socialism gets you. It's like, identities politics is just a stone's throw away from eugenics. Why not? Let's just fucking do it all. It's fucking stupid. Well, I mean, hey, we saved all the political banter for the last half of it. Hopefully, how long do we get on this stream?
I tried to fucking float my trailer away.
Yeah. No, Fred's arc. So how long did we get on this stream? What, like 2.5 hours, 3 hours?
We actually crossed the 3-hour mark 8 minutes ago.
Really? Oh, wow. So, hey, I think a little bit over 3 hours is good.
Yeah.
No reason we have to. One thing we could talk about.
Tightening and adjusting.
Tightening it down. How is the Halo show? Did you know it got canceled? Apparently.
That doesn't surprise me. That the Halo show, it's one of those like unfortunate things where I heard the action scenes in the Halo show were actually pretty good. I
Yeah.
saw a few and they actually looked halfway decent. The actor who
Yeah.
played Chief, I would believe Chief would be doing the things he does in the show, running like a freight train, hitting things like a truck, and then shooting things like a fucking tank.
Yeah. I heard that apparently there's a couple scenes where they show the plasma weapons and how devastating they can be when you get shot with one, and I thought that was kind of cool.
Oh yeah, they just melt people. But it's like the reason why I knew the Halo show was dead on arrival.
Mm-hmm.
Immediately, like in the first episode, they could not wait to take Master Chief's helmet off.
That's a kiss of death right there.
Yeah. It shows a complete lack of understanding and a disrespect to the character. Like, I get it. You're an actor. You want to show your face. Fuck you. That's not the character you're playing.
Well, not only that, but that's not an actor. An actor's job is to please. You know, an actor aims to please the director. And if you have such an ego about you, you're like, oh, people have to.
It might have been the director's decision. I don't know if the main actor
people
Master Chief
have
has to have his helmet taken off.
Well, no, because I feel like in Mandalorian, fucking wasn't it Pedro Pascal played the guy in Mando or something?
Shut the fuck up about how pissed off he was that he had to wear a mask the entire time.
And it's like, dude, and then he complained. And I feel like the guy that played the Master Chief was like
on set about like the director just ragging on him, just like, you dumb motherfucker, don't take the fucking helmet off.
Did you really
take it off and look into the middle distance? They don't need to see your fucking face.
Yeah, of course. You shouldn't have gotten paid. For one, I don't even know why you had Pedro Pascal play that fucking character. It's like anyone could have done that fucking character. Anyone could have played Master Chief, too.
Didn't it come to a point where literally, like, Pedro Pascal wasn't even on set? He just dubbed over his lines?
Yeah, that's what I heard, like, in season 2. And then they get a different actor to play him.
What a prissy fucking faggot. Anybody who doesn't get why people hate Pedro Pascal, that's why. He's an asshole.
He insists upon himself, Lois. He insists upon himself.
Pretty much.
What do you mean? He's a good actor. He insists upon himself. He's sitting there. He's got to show his face.
Everything I ever watch, I'm sick of it.
He's got to smile and show us his face. He doesn't shave his mustache, regardless of the role he's in. He insists upon himself. What are you talking about, Dad? I liked him in Game of Thrones. Yeah, Game of Thrones, bar none. That was a good performance as Prince Oberyn. But other than that, he insists upon himself. It's like, oh, I'm Pedro Pascal. I'm not really the character. I'm me. Hi, I'm Pedro Pascal. Did you know that I love LGBT shit? Like, I guess that's one of his things.
You won't stop telling us, Pedro.
Yeah, did you know I played a bisexual character in Game of Thrones? Yes, we know. And you also got your head exploded.
I'm sure that you method acted the dick up your ass.
Great. Wow, you're so brave. Wow, I mean, wow, what a great character, you know.
Stunning, in fact. Stunning and brave.
Oh, how brave of you, Pedro, for playing a character that's gay. Wow, who cares? Man, you're so brave.
As an obviously straight man?
I don't know. I think he's actually like, maybe he's gay or something. I don't care. That's another thing is I don't care what Pedro Pascal is into. Why the fuck does he think I need to know?
Yeah.
You know, it's like, who the fuck cares? It's just like, we were just talking about that with like The Witcher season 4. It's like, they're like, oh yeah, Ciri is a lesbian, but she's also in a relationship with the black woman. I'm like, what the fuck does this have to do?
Looks like she rolled through a fucking yarn aisle at a handicraft store.
What does Ciri having to be a lesbian with a black woman have to do with killing fairy tale creatures? What is that service to the story? How is that an allegory to Red Riding Hood?
Jack, she's fucking a fairy.
Great. Isn't that like a bad thing in The Witcher? Isn't having sex with magical things a bad thing in that series, genuinely?
No. Like a metaphorical fairy.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I think it's all just a bunch of bullshit. They're making a show for nobody, and they're upset when nobody.
It's a bunch of just nonsense at this point.
They're just upset. They're upset. They make a show for no one, and they're upset when nobody shows up. It's like, what? That's who you made the show for.
Yeah,
you should be happy.
Everybody like you. You want to know what? You want to know what you guys do? You don't watch movies.
Mm-hmm. You know, exactly. It's like you're making it for a bunch of people that aren't going to show up because mostly they don't exist. You know,
essentially,
a lot of these allies of theirs aren't even really.
To watch a fucking funless, hate-filled fucking romp with a dickhead who doesn't understand how to have a good time.
Well, I said I just get tired of the fact that if you recognize it or you see it and you talk
If
about
you
it,
point it out, all of a sudden you're the bad person.
you're a bigot. Oh, you're a bigot. Oh, you're racist. Oh, you're prejudiced. Oh, you're this phobic. You're that phobic. It's like, dude, if they didn't want us to talk about it, why did it? Then stop putting it in your shows.
Why
if you don't,
is it public? Why didn't it get shown at like fucking Sundance for like 30 different people to fucking?
If you don't want people
for half an hour.
If you don't want people
for the rest of their lives,
if you don't want people to give their opinions on contentious topics, then stop putting contentious material in your fucking show. Then people wouldn't talk about it, would they?
They can't help themselves. They want to be able to like throw a fucking rock at you, but not have any repercussions come from that.
Well, that's just not going to happen, because if you keep trying to do that, it's like being a girl. It reminds me of when girls wanted to play pretend. And they're like, okay, I got to play soldier, but I'm also a princess. And also, none of you guys can hit me because I'm a girl, but I'm allowed to hit you because I'm a soldier. And you know what people eventually started doing? They started avoiding. No, they avoided that girl, and they would play, but they would play somewhere else without her. And that's the same thing that's happening with all these shows. It's like they want to inject all of this shit, and then they're upset when people want to fucking talk about it. And so people are going somewhere else. And now you got nobody. You know, you pissed off your audience, and now you have no one. And the only person you should be mad at is the fucking reflection in the mirror. It's not our fault that we didn't like this thing that you made that nobody really likes. It's like only you seem to like it. You know, it's like you need to make things. It's like you're no longer playing your adventure. You're playing the developer's adventure. It's like, no, this isn't your journey. It's my journey. And like, people don't want to play your fucking journey, bro. Nobody cares about you. And I said, if you don't want people to have opinions on, all this trans shit in Halo, all this trans and Black Lives Matter, if you don't want people to have opinions on that, don't put it in your fucking game. Like, boom, there you go. You won't have a conversation.
Couldn't stand people ragging on you for your political bullshit. Why did you make it front and center?
Because they expect to be able to do it, and then you have to just accept it. You just have to accept it.
It's almost depressing because it shows such a lack of faith in their own ideals.
Yeah,
that's why I keep telling people. Not even these people believe a fucking word out of their mouth.
No, it's all. I just said it's all posture. It's all peacocking, you know. But hey, I mean, you know, if we keep talking about this, we're just going to repeat ourselves. But it absolutely is the truth.
We're just going to continue on to the 4th hour, just bitching about fucking politics, which is not something I want to do.
No, but I mean, I'm glad we got it out there because people probably listening to us.
Just to bring it back to center for the ending. Overall thoughts of the Halo series, for better or for worse.
Okay, let me go. Halo 1, love it. Halo 2. I mean, it's okay. Halo 3, fucking awesome. Halo ODST, I didn't play enough of to get a full opinion, but I liked what I played. Halo Reach, I thought it was cool. Is it as good as 1? No. Is it as good as 3? No, it's somewhere right in the middle. It's like in between 1 and 3 for me. Yeah, I think it's on par with 2. Maybe a little bit better than 2 in some ways. Halo 4
is kind of a black sheep to the series. Reach is also a little bit of a black sheep too.
Yeah, but I think that it definitely is going for something, and it tried its damnedest to do it. And I can
took
respect
the lessons from the entire series and basically said, "Hey, Band of Brothers is pretty hot right now."
Yeah, I respect Halo Reach. Not for what it is, but just for the fact that it went to do something completely different, and it did it, and it wasn't ashamed, and it did it confidently. And that's what I like. I like that they were like, this is different, and they did it confidently. And if you liked it, you liked it. If you didn't, you didn't. But it was what it was. They didn't sit there and have a chip on their shoulder over it. They probably knew that a lot of people wouldn't like the idea of Spartans dying, but they put it in anyway. And I think that shows integrity.
Not to mention, like, every game you release, you're always going to have the people who shit on it no matter what. You can't.
Yeah, but you can't. Yeah, you can't worry about that. You shouldn't focus on what people won't like. You should focus on what people will like. You know, it's like the more you focus on all this shit people won't like, you know, then you end up with Halo 4 and Halo 5, and then Halo Infinite.
It's almost like the worst part of the art form dying is. It's no longer the, like, fucking 10 to 20 dudes in a room making something him and his buddies really have fun with. and sharing that with the rest of the world.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's become this sort of daily grind of figuring out the best business trends, seeing what's in every other game, and then making the most homogenized goop sort of game to be appealing to the widest margin of people. That's not
And
video
then
games.
and then a
That's
couple
not
people
fun.
pipe up and go, let's put in let's put in a Black Lives Matter thing. And then if you go, I'm not so sure about that, they'll go, okay, you're fired. You're fired. Get the fuck out of here. So then you don't say anything. HR. He said that he said that he hated black people. No, I didn't say that. I just said maybe Black Lives Matter isn't something we should put in our space game. Oh, you said it again. You hate black people. That guy gets fired, and then they're like, "Oh, now who's gonna?"
Meanwhile, that guy's like head of like either like
level design or something.
Yeah, he's either head of level design. He's like weapons programming and balancing. He's like the big multiplayer netcode guy. Meanwhile, what the hell is like whoever's bitching at him? Some artist for concept.
Yeah, they work quality assurance.
Yes.
Quality assurance, you know.
She actually works in human resources,
right? And it's like they fire their and that's why Halo Infinite's such a mess.
Useless position at every.
Yeah, that's why Halo Infinite's such a mess because
every without any sort of hyperbole, the worst positions with the most useless fucking people are always human resources people.
Yeah, seriously, because they know what they are. They know what they got their job for.
They are a do-nothing, earn way too much money for doing nothing job.
Yeah.
And it's like they have too much power and impunity over you.
Especially in such a new medium like games where it's like people relied on HR to actually be there to help out, to solve disputes. But now it's like they've got so much power because of corporatization. It's like
they create the disputes and they only do it to basically lock down more.
Yeah,
more influence.
Anybody that questions them, you make a mockery of the Reich. Get the fuck out of here. You know, it's like it's really authoritative. It's funny how these people that hate authoritarian are some of the most authoritarian individuals I've ever met. Where it's like. Yeah. You know, they're like, I should be allowed to say.
The reason why I keep using the Judge Holden line, these people, the only reason they are so vitriolic and upset with you is because you exist without their express permission.
Yeah, exactly. All right, well, I think that's a good way to leave it off on. Hey, everybody, thank you so much for joining us on the Glitch Museum episode 5, Halo Hanging Low. I know we had technical difficulties. The intro didn't go very well. My song may have gotten fucked up, and Fred almost drowned.
I hope it's just my fucking YouTube video that was playing back the feed was just goofing up.
Yeah, hopefully it works. But hey, if not, then we'll have a couple awkward moments. But we're trying to work it out. We're trying to be catchy and silly and fun. So hopefully it works. Well, thanks everyone for coming in and listening. Fred, would you do us the honors of doing your badass intro outro thing that you say?
Yeah, sure. Well, thank you to anybody who visited the channel. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I've been Fred. That was Jack over there. This was the Glitch Museum, and we'll see you next time. Have a good night, folks.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.